Hello. How is everyone doing today? Hey, Deluxe Tux. Right. Music. Right. Adjust your screen, Matt. So much on that side. Is that all right? Hmm. Ooh, yeah, yeah. They do look really great. Hmm. The audio is all fine, right? I don't know why my desktop audio thing isn't actually registering on OBS. I don't know if it normally does. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. What is going on? That's how it should be. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, I can see my mic's like registering fine, but you can't. Can you hear music? I think it's just not picking up my desktop audio. Do I do this? Desktop audio default. There we go. Are we fine now? It's registering for me now, so it should hopefully be okay.
I wasn't talking on purpose, but I was waiting for you to tell me. But how else are we gonna know?
Well, the
if
music,
if we don't talk?
Because the music's also on my desktop audio. You hear music now? Say something, someone. Yeah. Do you guys want to both speak just to make sure?
Something.
There it is.
Someone.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, what the heck? OBS is weird. I need to add them to like my actual sources per scene, so then I won't forget to unmute as well, because that wasn't what the problem was, but I don't know what happened.
Alright, don't cause a scene.
Thought you were gonna say something about sources.
Soya sources. How many babies is that for? Deluxe is saying, speaking of the audio, what's the status of the soundtrack? Well, the status of the soundtrack is none, because
Not none.
Well, the thing is that Zach, who does the soundtrack, he works like lightning speed fast. Like, so you just tell him to do a track and he's gonna have like 5 in a week. So we know it's gonna go fast as we start. Like, there's no point for him to like make all this music now and rush it without us having finished anything. So it's okay.
I was gonna say
Like,
though,
he's incredibly fast though.
if he isn't busy and wants to, he could do some
Of the
sound effects for.
I think it's the sound effects that take more time than the actual soundtrack, because Zach does both.
We could, if you want to cost us at some point when you have time to, list out the sound effects for chapter 2. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice if you actually had a playable build, but the version that I've got's not really playable properly at the moment.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's what I would like to give him a playable build, and then he can play it and.
I think the sound effects are gonna take the most time, so it will be, I guess, worth it to like
get started on
tell him early on, so you can start making music, and then you can like go to sounds. What's the more tedious process?
Costas, do you have a frame of the Amazon going over that rock so I can sort of gauge the height? Or is that something?
No, I finished the animation.
Okay.
You want me to wait? My screen moment. Climb over. Okay. See, I name my layers. I can find this. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Is this? Do you want me to stop at some frame?
Just the one where she's climbing over.
Just send the actual frame.
So like this. Like this one?
Yeah. Just so I can get a sort of height of how big.
I can give you a print screen. One second.
Do you not have it at the actual resolution, or is that too difficult to export?
I don't think he needs to know the actual resolution. Just roughly see where it is. It's like mine is rough too. Like, it's not like up to a pixel anyway.
Hello, K-Eclipse.
Hello.
Chaos clip.
It's for the lurking.
Like chaos apocalypse. That's cool.
Apocalypse. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I sent you in the chat thing.
Yeah. I'll just.
Oh, you know what would be cool if I actually tweeted and let people know.
Oh yeah.
You said I'm going live, and I was like, cool. I didn't even think about that.
Well, it's probably good you didn't do it because we didn't have audio. Well, for you guys.
Whoa, that's big.
You didn't have audio. That's unheard of. Yeah. That's probably why we didn't have Aussie. We're very lucky. Let's see, are we gonna get an Aussie now? I see it on the Discord channel. This, that. to talk with you. Cool. Now people know. Thanks for the retweet, Lux.
Did you do Discord? You just did Discord.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, loading the GIF. Cool. So now I have to, every time I post on Discord and your streaming thumbnail comes up, I have to,
Yeah, I just removed it.
I have to like press X on a new one now.
Press. Huh?
I have to like delete it every time.
Yeah, you just
But
click
now it's
remove.
like a new art that you have, so that's what changed. You have a new avatar for it. The Lextax is tweeting there's audio and everything. Come hang out now.
Dulux Tux's name on Twitter takes me back to like some of my university stuff, because Piltdown Man was a name for one of the human ancestors, wasn't it? Or one of the, or what they called it at the time anyway.
Yeah, I don't actually know where I know about that from.
I know I don't know about that.
Oh, it was a fraud. It was it was a hoax, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes, that's the one.
Big old Archaeological hoax is what it is. Okay.
I'm attempting to retweet without doing anything wrong.
I'm sure you can manage it.
Luxac says I would use my real name, which is Son, if I pronounced correctly, but I don't want my employers sniffing around my deviant adventure gaming habits.
Yes.
You might not be able to solve this puzzle.
Very deviant.
Be right back. My nose.
I love that you called me an adult in your tweet. This is factually incorrect. Borderline slander, actually. I was going to be right back as well, but I feel like I don't want to leave your own for now.
You can be right back. I'm sure the process won't be long.
I'll just... Oh, what am I doing? Oh, wait, what am I doing?
Wasn't I going to put this on my other screen? Oh shoot, this is gonna... Hold on. It's going to screw up the stream real quick. There we go. Don't know if that makes a difference or not.
I think I'm back.
You're back? What happened? What?
I know that it went black for a second. The screen.
Oh, yeah. I had it on the wrong screen. I was putting it on the correct screen. So
Okay.
it just very briefly mucked it up. Matt is wearing one of those rainbow caps with the propeller and eating a massive lolly.
Oh, I wish I had one of those. That makes me think of the kid from Earthbound or whatever it is.
Earthbound?
Or I think it was Earthbound. I think it was called Mother as well.
Mother is a... What? I don't know that.
So the kid, it's like with a red hat, but it's not quite the same. But never played it, but I know that it exists. I've not played a lot of things, but everyone was playing all these cool games while I was playing like Monkey Island, which is cool in its own way.
Yeah, it's cooler, some would say.
Played Monkey Island by complete accident. It's like my best friend at school. His brother had a floppy disk or CD or some shit. I was like, "What's that?" And then I found out that more of my friends have played it somehow. And then then we discovered Curse of Monkey Island, which was out too for some reason because it was the same year, but we were just discovering games gradually.
Mm.
And I remember, like, because obviously there was no internet back in my day, I would get like my friends calling me at my house, like ask me for hints or like how to solve puzzles. That was pretty fun because I was the go-to guy to ask like stuff. Or occasionally I would get stuck and I would find someone who has played it and I was like, what do I do there? But don't tell me exactly, just give me a hint. And I remember having a discussion with a friend about Monkey Island 2, like I've never played, and he was telling me like what it is like. It was pretty interesting because I was just like, I couldn't find any other information other than what he was telling me about what Monkey Island 2 looks like compared to the first one I played. Played Monkey Island 2 very late, after 3.
3 is the best one.
I think so too.
Yeah, I never knew they ever existed. I think I found out
What?
about it through you, Costas.
Monkey Island?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never played it.
Oh, you haven't played as a kid, you only played in
No,
college.
not at all. I played The Dig.
The Dig's brilliant. Well, it's actually rubbish, but it's also
It
brilliant.
might have just been a demo of
it's
The Dig,
pretty,
I can't
but
remember.
yeah.
And I've definitely played Sam and Max and Full Throttle.
Yeah.
But yeah, not Monkey Island for some reason.
I found a bundle or something. Not a bundle, I don't know what they're called, but it was like 6 or 7 CDs in one big collector's pack, and I bought them all, and that's when I started playing them. So I played Full Throttle with Egg. I didn't really know what they were. I think Sam and Max too.
Yeah, I think mine were all on like Mac magazine
Mac.
CDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like the Dig, like it started really strong, and then it was like really impossibly.
That's why I have a feeling that it was just a demo that I played.
The beginning was amazing. It felt like, actually it was going to be a Steven Spielberg film. Selling someone with 5 years here on the street. I was like, what's his yelling? And I was like, okay. Did it change the voice actor? I'm not sure.
They changed the voice actor of the Vegetable Man.
Yes. It was weird to hear the same Vegetable Man and then hear someone else.
Change the voice.
Let's just put these eggs here, I guess.
That's too big. Yeah, a lot of those games I'd like to play again, because I don't think I ever finished Monkey Island 1 and 2. Because I would have been very late to it. Well, I would have been very late to it. I'm pretty sure you introduced me to them. So
doesn't matter if you're late to it.
So I would have played Curse of Monkey Island first. But yeah, but they're very hard to play now because of the graphics. But that's not the problem. The main problem for me is that there's just way too many options at the same time. I'm
gonna suggest you play which I was enjoying, You play the old graphics version with the voice acting.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because then it feels very familiar because it's exactly the same voice actors from the Curse of Monkey Island.
Yeah.
So you hear Let's Talk and all that, and it was really weird for me to play Monkey Island 2 and like with those graphics and listen to like Let's Talk and all that. That was pretty cool. I would still play it, yeah. 1 and 2. 2 is actually I like it. Maybe I like it more than 1. It's definitely way prettier than 1. Like the graphics are insanely
Oh
good.
yeah, it's a massive improvement.
Super good, yeah. So I think you're gonna really like enjoy the backgrounds.
I've played them both. I just don't think I finished them.
The thing is, it doesn't really matter like for the story because all the stories are insane.
I just yeah. Like you mean you don't have to play.
Especially the end of the second one doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you know Let's exists, you can go straight to the second one. And then the third one doesn't even need... Like, I didn't know what the second one or first one was when I did the third one, so it was fine.
I constantly forget what the plot is, to be honest. It's just...
Well, Guybrush needs to save Elaine and the Heat.
Well, yeah. Well...
Well, at first he wanted to become a pirate, then he was.
Yeah.
Then he wanted to find Big Whoop.
Yeah.
Treasure, I think. And the third one, he wants to lift the curse that he causes himself.
The curse of Monkey Island, maybe.
Yeah, which is not the curse of Monkey Island technically, but yeah.
Well,
the curse of the diamond ring or whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus. Can't breathe properly. My nose keeps running.
Do you have a cold? Or is it just like a
It's one of these
non-functioning
days.
nose at the moment?
Yeah, it's either a combination of like not enough sleep or like, which wasn't that bad with sleep, or what else? I'm trying to sing and breathe. Oh. I don't know what it is. It will stop eventually. It's very focused on his step-by-step recording.
Yeah, it's really good at the moment.
Blackstock says, "My name is Guybrush Threepwood and I want to be a pirate." That's the whole plot. Yeah, pretty much. You've seen this Bernie Sanders meme, right?
Yeah. Well, the way sitting down and all of that.
Yeah, someone did that, but with Monkey Island with the 3 pirates in the first place, and they just
put
they put it in one of the pirate seats.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
When like pixel art too.
Yeah, people went on that meme pretty quickly. Saw so many that day.
So many pirate adventure games.
Pirate and detective ones, I feel like. 2?
There are not that many pirates. There's only Nelly Kutilog and Monkey Island.
Oh, Nelly Kutilog. That's a brilliant game.
Good point. What other ones are there?
I don't think there's any other pirate ones. I think I'm having more of a problem with animal detective games and cyberpunk adventure games.
There's definitely loads of detective ones. I mean, I started making
animal detective. There's not just detective.
Lately it's animal, yeah.
There might be like one detective as a human, and then it's all animals.
One detective? Wait, which one?
I don't know. I'm just like guessing because I remember I saw one, but
there's Detective Grimoire. Well, like I can't remember what the new game's called.
Yeah, all of those games I wouldn't call them point and clicks exactly, but yeah.
There's
I'll be right back.
I have it in my head.
Okay.
Deluxe Tax is the librarian of like.
I thought we were talking about adventure games.
No. Yeah, but like, yeah, we are. But I'm saying that Detective Grimoire is, I don't know, it feels more like a phone game to me than.
What?
Than a point and click.
Full?
Phone? I don't know.
Oh, phone. Oh, geez, you're like saying a bunch of game names I don't know. No wonder we don't know these. Check.
Hey, Deluxe Tax, find a game with a detective that's not an animal. And a really old, obscure one that has actually a detective. But,
Chicken sausage. Probably shouldn't be doing this on stream.
Tangle Tower is a sequel. Yeah, is it a sequel?
Tangle Tower, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It's Detective Grimoire is in it, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we did have a brief chat with one of
Chicken
the devs, right?
Sausage is the one by Tuki Paluki.
Oh right,
Super
what happened
cute
to that
art.
game? I
Is
mean,
that out?
I know
Or is
what
that,
happened to
like-
that game. They just finished it and it's out and
Yeah, it
it's
came out on June 19th, June 2019. Okay,
well,
let me start looking.
all those noobs. The trick is to keep making the game forever, so you're relevant all the time.
What?
I'm just saying that I forgot about them, but they finished
Oh.
their game and they stopped like tweeting about it. That's why.
Okay.
And then we keep doing this forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that is weird, like, once the game actually comes out and then it's kind of, like, forgotten to some
yeah, I mean,
degree.
technically you keep making more games, but yeah,
Yeah.
if it depends what you want to do. It's not Armored Games that did Tutti Paluti. Tutti Paluti.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not even called Tutti Paluti. I think the developers call that.
Yeah, it is. That's what I said. It's made by Tuki Paluki.
Hmm.
It says that on Steam as well. It's not Armor Games.
The Prim game is coming out next to the Kickstarter is.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they're asking for though.
Dunno. I wonder how that works. Where you have a publisher, but their name's not the name on Steam. Like, I guess they come up with some kind of agreement.
What do you mean?
Well, Tuki Paluki, I think, was published by Armor Games, but their name's
Yeah.
not on Steam. I think. Or unless maybe it's developer and then publisher. Wait, hold on. Let me look at that again. No, we're fine. Developer Tuki Paluki, publisher Armor Games. That's all fine.
We're good for false alarm.
Hey,
After Rob.
Rob.
What's up?
Aye, Rob. Aye. Don't know what am I doing with my life. Trying to act all cool.
We heard that Rob had 1 billion million rated subscribe. Not
Yeah,
subscribe.
yeah.
What am I trying to say? Viewers. Last time when Matt was telling us about your
Yeah.
stream.
I was telling you about Rob's fame. Rob's famous now.
I don't know if Matt's feeling okay because he's downing soya sauce bottles apparently.
What?
I
This
don't know.
is
You guys were going on for an hour about soya sauce bottles.
I mean,
like
it was
the
like
bigger one, the better was what I got from.
it was like a minute.
It felt like double that to me.
Oh dear.
Sarah, do you have enough animations from me?
Sorry, yeah, I do.
Okay.
For now, I mean, let me see.
Or is it one of those things that you're gonna say, yeah, I have plenty, and then like
Yeah,
2
I'm
minutes
just gonna
later,
finish this
"Oh,
animation
I'm
and be
done. It was
like,
copy-paste."
excuse me. So, I'm doing Stung, the poison one now. Then there's the sleeping one. Then there's the Spaceman Struggle one. Yeah, and then there's the Amazon Cruel with the darts that I couldn't work out if I'd done it or not. Yes, I've done
Okay,
it.
I have a few more, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
that
thought
I
I
haven't
had done
seen
it. Yeah, but I'm fine for today if you want to upload it after stream or tomorrow or something.
I should wrap this up soon though with this background because it's like halfway through the month already.
Yeah.
I think actually, yeah, I almost started nervously sweating, but it's like got plenty of time. I think.
And it's a short month too.
I am
Well,
nervously
like
sweating.
2 days shorter.
The only thing is I spent loads of time doing admin stuff, which like eats into the time to like program. It was a nightmare. Game's going good, thanks. Yeah, we've moved on to chapter 3. We haven't
Matt
done
went back to his topic.
what?
Sorry, I was looking at Matt's screen and he was doing the other background. And I got confused for a second.
No, I'm just
Color.
just referring to like colours.
Okay. Yeah, we're in let's say chapter 3 out of 6, but that doesn't mean we're halfway through.
But Costas, like, wait, are you wanting to? Never mind. Hold on, I'm confused.
It's as much sense as the Nirvana song. But go on. Never mind. That was
Boo.
lyrics that make sense.
Yeah, so chapter 5 is what you want to remove, right?
Can't remove it.
No, just
No?
parts
What-
of it.
Parts of it. Yeah. I need to like.
Just
my
like
memory
basically
is
half of it.
jogged.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, like chapter 5 is mostly cinematics, weirdly enough. But yeah. There is a big cave thing.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be
I
fair,
remember that now.
To be fair, I don't know how to be fair. I could think of a way to compact it a little bit, but it is important that we have a low moment in the story, and then it picks up again. So that's what I wanted to do, like to maintain. Basically, we might scrap the bug caves, Matt. That's the idea.
No.
Yeah, but any rocks in chapter 4. No, but there's still caves.
Okay.
Don't worry. There's just like less cave. That's how I can tell Octorob is your friend.
Any rocks?
Any rocks.
With rocks.
I mean,
Matt is such a rock star.
I'm pretty free typecast as enjoying rolling rocks at this point. I think.
Yeah, we had this puzzle where it's like you can see some bugs in the trailer. We just wanted to have like the thing is, if you remove this, it doesn't matter with the story, and we have so much on our plate right now that we could live without that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I know.
I can't speak for that. Actually, I can't speak for the development, so I'm just going like, let's just do it. And Sarah's like nervous swaying.
To be fair, every time Matt does a background, it feels like we did like 50% of this area is complete, because before it looks like scribbling.
Well, scribbles work while you're making like.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a game. It feels like
Yeah, so
me playing in my room with like junky drawings. Nevikling is in the house, sharing his opinion on rocks. To a rocky start.
Sigh.
My dino babies.
My dino baby.
Sit one dino baby. Dino baby.
Wait, what?
Googling dino baby.
No, I'm saving a dino baby pixel.
Oh, okay.
That I did,
It sounded like you're googling it, and it's like I think you need a specific kind.
no, that's my non-specific naming. Dino baby PNZ. Does that really exist? Okay. Dino baby 2. How many dino babies I have on my hard drive?
Hey, Chris.
Hello. Are you Chris? Okay.
He's not anymore. He was until you did that.
Here, Sarah. There's your amazing pixel baby.
Mine. Oh, jeez, what is that? Is it looks like it has a hat on its head.
Well, technically, I mean, their heads are weird. There's a lot of detective games out there, but I will keep buying them. What was the use of "but" in this sentence? Nope, never gets old. You could also change the 89 to 69, so we would have a new mature joke to go on about. I need to sneeze again.
Yeah, mysteries are pretty fun.
Need to look at the background guide. Oh, this needs to be blocked off. Okay. Need to put more foreground. Actually, that'll just be foreground. Yeah.
Oh, Trooper
Oh,
Brook,
was
wasn't
Trooper
that?
Brook not good? That's the
Wasn't that the
stop
almost?
motion, right?
That looks really
Sarah,
nice. But I'm not...
Sarah, did we meet those developers, or am I imagining things?
Don't think so. That would have been cool. That
No, we
It's-
talked about. No, we didn't meet them, right? I'm just remember talking about this to someone who was relevant, but maybe it was another stop motion game.
we met someone who made a stop motion game.
Not technically.
Oh
we
no, you're
chatted with him.
thinking of Neverhood, right?
Because I remember talking about to someone about Trooper Brook and saying it looks amazing with stop motion, and they said, "Oh, actually, it's not exactly stop motion." Or maybe I read about this online. I don't know.
yeah,
I'm
maybe.
confused. But I remember they did half stop motion, and half of it was not stop motion at all. It was like 3D stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, it looks stop motion, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, they did a really successful Kickstarter, basically.
What was wrong with it?
They even had Ron Gilbert in it. More
Hey,
than this, you know,
Ozzy.
there's no. Well, no, Ozzy's insane again, waking up drunk.
Is he? Oh, I see. just read this.
I think after 40 minutes, I should draw a single line in this. Actually, I did some eggs. That was hard. Searching.
Worked hard.
So many adventure games are sitting in my hard drive. Not even my hard drive, sitting in the cloud because I haven't downloaded them. I own them. You know, they're like
Thanks
little
for the
baby.
hydrate, Ozzy. My elephant mug is back.
Okay.
Cola, is glad to take a glimpse of being inside your head. By cool, I mean not cool.
Harsh.
Sorry, I don't think you can mock my baby anymore.
Why not? Is taking shape, I suppose.
Ooh.
Very rough shape, but it's how they're forming.
I miss mountains and like rock, like overhang cavey things. Yeah. There's loads of cool ones like that in the movie.
God, stop talking about rocks, Sarah. Jeez.
Hey Matt, how do you like your whiskey?
Whiskey.
On
On the
rocks.
rocks. Yeah. Well, I don't, but factually inaccurate.
Hold the whiskey, just keep the rocks.
Well, well,
You just want ice, Matt. Sure.
no, I don't really drink
No,
whiskey.
literally rocks. I want
I'm not really drinking anything at the moment. Well, not alcohol. I bought some non-alcoholic beer, and I don't know why.
Have you tried it yet?
I've had it before, but I was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I fancy some this weekend while watching a movie or something.
What's it taste like?
Mm,
Is it like beer?
It's trying to be like beer. It's kind of alright. It's alright, but
Okay.
it's good enough.
I went today to the supermarket to buy some crap for my cheat day. Do you want to be introduced to some Greek savory stuff, or not savory, actually sweet stuff, but they're like, I think you only find them here.
So what is it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, you gone
falls
together?
off his chair. He's so excited.
Wait, why do you have it in your cupboard? Oh, it's a bag. Secret snack stash. Actually, I have a secret snack stash.
Why does it need to be secret? It's not secret anymore.
Yeah.
You just told us. Stop Laurie getting us, mate.
Oh yeah, no, it's not secret. It's
There's
our
this.
secret stash.
This chocolate thingy
I remember
with
that.
hazelnuts.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Ion, I remember that.
Yeah, it's a brand, but has big hazelnut chunks in it, so it's pretty cool.
There's another specific Greek one that's like a full-on big bar.
Yes, which is the same brand. Yeah, it's like a long bar, not the. This one is always like a square for some reason. And then there's this, which is pretty awesome. It's like mini croissants. You can get them with chocolate, but I got them with milfei. I don't know if that's pronounced like that. The filling, so it's like white cream technically. Oh, there we go. Let's get the English side. Yeah, it'd be cool. That's a snacky, crappy snack stuff. I got a crunch too, but it's not Greek. So.
That concludes today's episode of Crappy Snacks. Crappy Snacks with Costas.
Little segment of the stream. Oh geez, my heart's doing weird things.
The what?
My heart's doing weird things. It starts beating really heavily. It's like I've forgotten to breathe or something. And then like, I don't know what it is.
That happens to me when I'm in bed, and then I'm like,
Oh,
oh no. But then that's like, it's my brain telling me you're about to have a panic attack. So yeah. Well, sometimes it doesn't turn into one, but
I want a panic defense.
I guess it's kind of a warning. Get ready for a wild ride.
Okay, let's animate this. Wow. It's gonna be doing crying.
Does your heart thing just go away on its own?
Yeah, I just need to. It's like fine now, almost. But like, I just need to start breathing properly. Like take slow breaths or something regular, and then it tends to go. It doesn't happen that often. But yeah, it's weird.
Alright, I didn't know this was spelled like that in Epic Link.
I think that's a different kind of snack.
Yeah, I know, I could make a joke
okay.
about Epic Link's mom now, but I'm not going
Oh,
to.
That's
we'll have to do mum
Might
jokes.
think otherwise, but yeah.
Mum jokes are banned.
yeah.
I didn't know that it was spelled differently though. I assumed that was it, but I had to Google.
Guess it's like how thick.
Definitely
it's
a
spelled
Greek
differently
snack,
as
though.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I think Nevik Link is flirting with you.
I had a meeting today about this film I'm making, which I didn't expect to have a meeting.
Right.
So,
yeah. Sorry.
Well, it was like at a house, but I was told that. Well, basically, I'm trying to get this film off the ground. I'm just like I'm talking to a producer about it, and he seems interested. And he texted us like yesterday that this actor is like in Athens, and we should meet him. And apparently, this actor, he's not super well known. He's like a C-lister, I guess, but he was like in a lot of Saw movies. After the second Saw, I think he was. I haven't seen them, but I think he was the guy who was helping Jigsaw. It was like a cop or something. I don't know. that because I saw he survived in a lot of movies, so he definitely helped Jigsaw if he survived all these movies. And he's like Greek American or whatever. And now actually he just finished shooting a film with Bruce Willis, so that was pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's like one of those guys that are like in every show you kind of recognize his face, but
Is
you
his
know who
name-
he is.
Is his name
Costas?
Costas
Yeah, it is definitely.
Mandylor?
Yeah. Oh, you found him. Okay, I thought
found
you were
him.
joking.
No.
He types with a C though.
His full name is Konstantinos Theodosopoulos.
Yeah, it's Costas
Sounds
Mandylor.
pretty Greek.
It's funny. The funny thing was that every time he was saying a story, speaks really good Greek, weirdly enough.
What he
But
is.
he was saying a story about himself and like saying that someone called his name because it was like Mandalore, and I kept hearing Mandalore, which is like what I hear in the show The Mandalorian. So I was like, wait a minute, did he just say Mandalore now? But no, he didn't. But anyway, he liked the idea. He liked the story. We didn't have a script yet, but we said like we're gonna have it in a couple of weeks. So not that we're starting now. We already have it, but he seems interested. That was pretty cool. I must say, I really enjoyed his stories about how shit Bruce Willis is on set. That was the best thing I took from it. Like, it's not, Bruce Willis apparently is famous for being shit lately because he doesn't give a shit about movies. I think Kevin Smith did a film with him, and he like publicly said how bad Bruce Willis is. Like he doesn't care about, he doesn't turn up on time, he doesn't learn his lines,
I'll
stuff
be
like
right
that.
back. I can hear a cat.
Yeah. That was really funny to hear gossip about Bruce Willis. I was like dying to hear that.
You're dying hard to hear that.
Dying hard to hear that good one with a vegetant. Also, I'm not sure if it's probably an unpopular opinion, but I think Die Hard 3 is the best Die Hard. Not the first one.
I don't know.
Have you seen
I don't
the
think
Red
any of
Movie?
them are particularly good.
Oh, you're not.
They're
You're
not
not the
good.
one to talk to then about this.
I mean, you know, they're all fine. They're all fine action
They're not
films.
fine. Like Die Hard 1 defined action films, basically. It's like the Die Hard 1 is the Monkey Island of like adventurers. No, wait, that was a bad analogy. The Monkey Island of action films.
I'm back.
Hi. Back. Oh, there's a kitty there. I can see the waving tail waiting to be fed.
Kitty.
Like how she slowly walks with her tail, like wavering, like she's like, pet me now, you have your chance. Just luring you. Oh, I have two frames of the same thing. Yeah, you. I was saying that, Sarah.
Die Hard is the Monkey Island of films. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
That's
in
what I
the
was
way that it started the whole genre, in a way.
going. Can't get to
Sarah's
my
cat
mouse.
is the Monkey Island of cats.
What does that even mean?
No idea. What were you saying?
Jeez, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. That's better.
Cat, you know. I'm using Ozzy as a reference for this animation with animating a crying baby.
Brutal abuse.
Oh, he's the one who fired second. Me, he kills Bella Lugosi halfway through telling them. Yep. That was my plan 9. Must say I don't want to watch Plan 9, but I did watch the movie Ed Wood's, and that was really entertaining. And I did watch Angry Video Game Nerd's review about those films.
I've not seen Plan 9 from Aerospace.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. It's like famously bad. It's more about the story of it than the actual film.
Huh.
It's like where you can see the sets moving when they like touch the doors and stuff like that. And, like you can see the strings on like the flying saucers. So it is like a famously bad film, but the impressive thing is that he kept making them.
I mean, I was watching a Godzilla film last night, and you could see the strings on things.
Which Godzilla film?
Godzilla versus Megalon.
Oh, okay.
It's from the 70s. It was in the camp phase of Godzilla movies.
So I watched the Godzilla. No, you were the one who kept telling me about it. I just remember Godzilla Sin. Weren't you?
Oh, Shin Godzilla. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. And then I watched it after a few months. And I was like, holy shit, that's so good.
It was
It's
really
really,
good.
really good.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really watched Godzilla films. I haven't watched the American one, the more recent one. But that was really fucking good. Like, I didn't expect Godzilla to be that creepy and scary and
I mean,
monstery.
he's particularly creepy in that one. But
Yeah. Yeah, I know Mr. Science 3000. I've never watched it actually. I think I watched clips of it, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. Didn't Felicia Day do like wasn't part of a show at some point, Sarah?
There's like a remake or
Yeah,
something
probably.
along those lines.
Oh yeah, and someone else who I didn't remember. Was Patton Oswalt? No, someone else. I don't remember. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on nothing.
I'm gonna move my screen up a little bit.
A good thing with tiny babies is that you can use 2 frames and be done with it.
Nope. Don't start doing that. Are you okay?
Is he being catatonic?
No, it's actually coughed. Like you might want to get like fur balls out.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
So.
The last tux, not the fur ball thing.
Oh, what am I doing? Trying to adjust the screen.
Oopsies.
Sarah.
Hmm?
Oh, you don't see my animation. You're fitting kids.
Oh.
This is great now. I just pressed enter and left, but
Yeah, that looks better. I can
Oh.
actually see the screen now.
Oh,
I'm,
and
just,
you-
I'm just adjusting stuff. On frame 20 of this progress animation already.
Ooh.
Can't really see it in the preview, but well, the animation.
Get down.
and the new lockdown restrictions here. All schools closed and all shops closed.
Oh, yeah.
They were semi-open, like some certain age groups. What do you call high school and elementary school levels of education? But what do you call the institution? That's my question. Basically, they said like high schools could be up and then elementary schools, but not one school above that. I don't know. My English is failing me.
It's like secondary school.
Yeah, maybe. But what do you call that category of?
It's a secondary school, isn't it?
Yeah, secondary school.
Oh, as in like secondary education.
Yeah.
Okay. So secondary education was closed, but now everything is.
probably safe.
It is, yeah. It's just, and also, yeah, we maintain a curfew on weekends from 6 p.m. I think they said they're planning to, because Easter is like huge here, they're planning to
Yeah, of course.
take hard measures now, so Easter is somewhat normal. I'm gonna bet now that Easter's not gonna be normal. And people are gonna get pissed off. But there's like it's like almost a meme here where every time the government talks to us, they're like, they say the next 2 weeks are gonna be really crucial, and I've been saying that for a year now. So every next 2 weeks is basically the most crucial one, technically. Forever.
I don't think people would follow a curfew here.
Yeah, I mean they have fines here. It's like 300 euros. Pretty good.
We have fines, but not necessarily for that sort of stuff.
I mean, they're fine.
Someone got fined around here recently for driving from Bristol to Cornwall to pick something up. Not Bristol, Brighton to Cornwall. Which is a bit like, what? I don't understand people's thought processes. We saw a friend the other day for like the first time in a year that we've actually seen friends. It was only because he's an electrician. Sorry? He's an electrician, so he came around to like check out a job that we needed doing. So it was work related. But yeah, it's weird because we've just been declining everyone who wants to meet up. Like, nope.
US is dreadful.
Hey, sir, here's your baby. Could be faced that 5 times.
Oh, really? I guess.
Yeah, but now I think one needs to eat. One needs to, I don't know.
Wah, 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 wah. I'll do the sound effects.
Yeah, it would be funny with the sound effects.
I keep having to recenter the screen because I keep zooming in and out. But I'm sorry.
Just let me know if you want me to do anything different.
Seems okay. I think.
Pretty sure, sorry, you're not gonna be able to tell what I'm drawing because it's so tiny, and pixel is gonna look insane.
Yeah, it'll be interesting when we get to that bit.
What sort of material is this nest made of? It looks like kind of dry grass or something.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense to have some grass from like the grass further down on the cliff. What would pterodactyls make their nests out of?
No, you're probably gonna have to reference birds, not pterodactyls. But
We put our cats, like when we brush our cat, a lot of fur comes off. So I have a plastic bag that I keep that in, and then it goes out onto the bird table in spring for them to use as like luxury fur-lined nests. There's also
What I do
like
with my hair, just lob it outside and go and have fun.
yeah. There's also like horsehair that we collect, like get from some people who own horses that we use for that too.
oh, they are there's no. Say a joke about Steady and Steve, but it doesn't work.
Oh. Ow. Just keep cracking my fingers.
I don't understand people like you, Matt. I never want to crack my fingers ever. Doesn't Day 9 do it all the time, too?
To what?
Streamer. Sarah was. It was just like, oh yeah, so good. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
Does feel good.
Oh, is that who they cast? I heard someone they cast.
Oh, I
someone,
didn't even
but
know there
it's-
was a Last of Us
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
good.
And also,
Good buddy.
they cast that little girl from Game of Thrones.
Which girl?
If that's the little lady Mormon, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
They
Bella
cast her
Ramsey.
as.
Oh, she's in Hilda. It's an animated series on Netflix. I really like that.
Oh.
If that's who we're talking about. She's got quite an accent, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, she did in the show. Don't
No,
think
this
she's gonna
is-
have it when she's
it's
playing the
her-
Last of Us character.
It's her accent. Well, I mean, it's her
Really?
accent in Hilda, so I'm guessing that's her accent.
Yeah, I think she's gonna lose it if she's in the Last of Us though. So, tiny bit.
She's also in his Dark Materials. Briefly.
Yeah, she was in a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the second series. Yeah.
The thing honestly is that they're actors though, so that's what they're paid for though, to like, you know, act and do different characters, so they could pull it off from me.
Hopefully.
I can't imagine Pedro Pascal doing a bad job. He's a pretty good actor.
Everything.
I wonder if there's a way to play on an emulator the first Last of Us. Because I don't own a PlayStation. And I don't own money.
Don't know money. Problematic. I imagine you could play on an emulator.
Be like a PlayStation 3 emulator. It's like PlayStation 5 now, so it was 3, not 4, right?
I don't know. Okay. Well, this animation's done.
Nice. What's that pink for? Of.
It's a dot.
Mhm.
It's not obviously gonna be pink. I'm not sure what the color is yet.
See.
There's a rogue pixel. Needs to
This
be.
guy is always pink until you prove otherwise, like with the dinosaur in the cave.
Hey, he's purple. Oh, no
Everything is
colors.
pink and purple. Unless proven guilty.
Guilty. Oh, this animation's just copy pasting.
Now I'm waiting. Okay, I'm done. Send me more information.
Well, yes, that might actually happen now. No, don't worry. Or maybe you should worry.
Oh, Matt's rocks look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sure Matt spends half the streaming time today just re-looking at his looping GIF of like his process.
It's quite fun to do.
Sarah,
Yeah.
can you remind me what's after this chapter in our schedule?
Wait,
The
are
next
you
chapter.
saying what we're doing next month?
Yes.
It's chapter 1 prototype.
Ooh.
Okay. So remember if Matt needs to.
Oh, so for Matt, it's potential UI redesign, sort of make bettering.
Usually
Yeah,
what
the thing is, Matt, we didn't want to overload you with like stuff in case we weren't done with the previous stuff. But if you want, we can also look into the chapter 1 backgrounds. For the
Well,
bullets.
no, you keep bringing this up. We haven't done the prototype yet, and I'd much prefer to get that working first to make sure that we know exactly how that we want the backgrounds to be. I don't want Matt to be making something and then us being like, well, actually, we changed this puzzle, so this needs to be changed
No, I
entirely.
could do the action stuff. I haven't done chapter 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Although,
started it, right?
yeah, we haven't gone together with it, but I thought like, sort of.
The action bit's programmed. This just hasn't got the final art.
Oh, right, yeah. I think we put that down. I'm not sure, but yeah. Sorry, Costas, what were you saying?
Is that the puzzles are kind of like, I know we haven't finalized them, but they're way more done than they used to be. So,
Yeah, sure, but I'd much prefer to build a prototype first. I think
chapter 1 is such a pain that I'd really like to have it done at some point.
we can concentrate on that
Chapter 1, I mean the villains, mainly.
in April, potentially. I'm not entirely sure what we do in April because obviously at the moment we're concentrating on January to March. I'd like to be able to revisit my programming of chapter 2 and finish that up so it's actually playable, and we can pass that on to Zach. we've prototyped chapter 4, but we need to like super revisit that because it wasn't quite working that well. As in with the puzzles.
Yeah, that's why I asked what are we doing, because I know I need to spend some time doing the areas that I haven't designed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we need to have a chat about that and work out in what order of priority we want to do things. But I do agree that chapter 1, it would be very nice to get that more finished.
Yeah, not only that, I'm kind of like thinking that it would be super nice to have it finished, and also if we ever put a new demo out, just like try and start from there.
But I also wouldn't mind revamping some of the chapter 1 art because.
Well, that's why I'd
if there's a
rather
possibility.
work out the puzzles properly and make sure that they're working and that
Sure,
we're
yeah,
100% on that, because some of what you have done needs to be reworked together, right? Because it's like you mixed up a couple of backgrounds together, like we moved things around.
I merged a couple of backgrounds together. That's what I did. Yeah, the complication comes, Matt, from the village being in 3 different puzzles and like slightly changed. So it's the beginning with the introduction, then it's like the fire with all the invasion stuff.
Yeah.
And then in the end, it's like when the invasion is like happened and now it's occupied, the village.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Which means that we need to like every time consider all these different areas and like block some of them and like I guess kind of like sort of like Ruba Kaba with like how they closed off all these different areas when you revisited it in the end. But they
Which game, sorry?
In Grim Fandango.
Yeah, you should just say Rubicon without saying the game's name.
That's not a word. Yeah. It took me a moment. It took me a moment for my brain to go, oh yeah, okay, Grim Fandango.
But it's not the same actually as an example as I was saying it, because they don't really change the city too much. It just allowed you to go to 3 different areas or something. So yeah, the reason we took so long was that we wanted to be 100% sure that we need all these areas.
Yeah, they need to work for chapter 1 and chapter.
I think once you do like the first part of the village, then you just consider like changing the hues and like adding little details here and there. So I think which can be done with like separate assets. Like I think you made a banner on one of the backgrounds, made out of leather or whatever, and then I had the idea where it was going to your background to have like a banner be part of the puzzle. So that was pretty cool.
Is that
you inspired my puzzle? So I was thinking.
That's the thing I was saying a while back when, like, it's kind of a feedback where it's like you tell me what to do and I draw the background, and then you sort of get, you get ideas from what I've drawn.
Yeah, that was really helpful actually. I saw this banner and I was like, oh, that you can use that to like put out a fire maybe if you use it as a cloth on top of it. So I was like kind of like trying
and then you can sort of iterate on it. Oh, hi Nathan.
Hey, it's a rebranded Nathan. Hey Nathan trademark.
Nathan.
The TM. Found out that Poland has this national day where it's called like Get Fat Thursday or something, where they
Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter today.
And I thought that's the best thing ever. I didn't know that existed. Saw it on Twitter too.
It just sounds. Is that like your Saturdays?
It sounds like my Saturdays, but it's a national holiday, and I think it's specifically some kind of donut-looking Polish street that no one can pronounce it because it's Polish, like all of the Polish adventure games.
I was going to ask if the cave that I was doing for.
Yeah, if it's going to be there.
Is that going to be in it?
It is.
Even if it's just a cutscene or whatever.
It is because the game starts there, and then there's actually a puzzle there that's revisited. Like her cave has turned into whatever. Spoilers. Her cave has turned into a jail. So it's like full of those bone cages.
Right.
I just hope it's like large enough to fit all of these. That's what's going to depend on. But I think
I can always adapt it a little bit.
Build on an extension.
Yeah. Well, if Matt wants to use it,
Because
okay,
there's a cave. So that's the preview of the cave.
Yeah, I just saw it on your screen. Yeah, I'm
If we
pretty
can
sure.
make it bigger.
Oh, that looks fine. Actually, I forgot the angle.
Still got all the weird drawings I've put on it.
But no, there's definitely a cave. That's where the game starts. I think it could be. That's actually useful. Matt, can I have this somewhere so I can like
Sure.
play around with the background while I'm making the puzzle for it? Because I haven't
so,
finalized the puzzle for that area. I
just
think
drop
when you
it
first
into-
see it, there's no puzzle. It's just a cave. But after that, there is definitely a puzzle.
I'll drop it into the Discord.
Nice, thank you.
There you go. No, I close this because we're not working on that.
Norse. I know that's what happens when I don't need the lens. Hey, I want to become famous. Why is
Want to
it
become famous? Just be like Rob.
Right, this animation's done.
Is it ever really done?
True.
25 frames already. Jeez. I'm not even remotely done.
Well, at least you got plenty in between, so.
Yeah, it's not just sketch and then almost finished.
Sketch and done.
3 hours later.
Hey, every time Matt does a background, it feels like the game's progressing rapidly. It's like, hey, that's gonna be a game. It looks like a game. Although last time I saw the Cyrus playtest playthrough of the game, I was like, wow, things move, the animations work. It's like amazing.
It's just about.
Well, just about, but it's moved 100% more than before.
I was so upset with myself after that. Yeah.
I see why, because you want everything to work, but I could see it semi-working, so I could get that it was like that you had to stop at some point.
It was annoying because there were broken bits that I was stuck on that I would have been able to fix, but it would have taken like a day probably, and like I just had to ditch it and continue on. So yeah.
That's fine. I mean, at least you kind of know that, you know, it needs a lot of work done, but I remember from the demo that it was like so many little things to. I'm gonna like definitely annoy you eventually because there's gonna be so many things to polish.
I want to be able to make an actual build that's playable for you, and then you can play through it and then annoy me. You know, make a long list of everything that needs changing, priorities.
Like I already have my list.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of need to deal with my list first because there's plenty that's missing from it. But yeah, I don't quite know when to do it. I was gonna say something. Who knows what it was?
I was gonna say something.
Okay, so the Spaceman Struggling animation, is that going to be played underneath the sleeping animation of the pterodactyl mother?
One sec. What am I looking at?
Oh, you want to look at something? You
I don't know. Yeah, of course, because I don't have any frame of reference right now. I did this like a few days ago.
Right. Okay, this animation is called Spaceman Struggle.
Can I see the preview? Because also it's hidden.
I'm doing it. Do you want me to put it up higher?
Yeah, okay. So I figured that if the pterodactyl is down and you click on the spaceman, to go away, to walk, he wouldn't be able to move, right? Like it's basically giving feedback to the player that he's still not free.
Yeah, okay, but like, is it happening underneath the sleeping pterodactyl?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's not clear. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it is. But you follow the last frame of the pterodactyl when it faints, so that you
Yeah,
know where to
that's what
place
I'm
it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm also like 10 seconds behind what you're doing now. So.
Oh no,
So in
yeah, I
this-
haven't.
what-
In the past, like that's
Honeycomb.
what I was doing. I copy pasted it. Sorry, Matt.
I'll say you can watch it in Discord, but you can't.
No, yeah.
Because
No.
you're not doing
I
your.
used to stream it as well, but then
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
extra thing, and my internet does not like it.
Oh yes, nest.
It's one of those times where I didn't have lunch before stream.
Did you get up late, or was you just not?
Semi-late. I had a late breakfast, so I thought it was gonna be okay. I had to go out to the supermarket to get like my eggs because I was out, so I wouldn't have breakfast, and then I had it.
Mhm.
I eat 3 boiled eggs daily for breakfast.
Wow. Yeah, eggs are pretty much a superfood, so you're alright.
I actually have a steam cooker to cook them. Say boiled. Used to boil them, but it's so much hassle.
Mm.
A steam cooker is basically the microwave of eggs. Put them in, and you're done with water.
You think about getting like rice cooker sort of steamer thing, but
Yeah, it does rice too, very well. I just don't eat rice though. That's why I don't.
yeah.
I wanna
Carb.
It
rice
has like a
cooker
little
again.
extra coffee or something. It's a silly question, but can you order fish and chips?
Yeah, I guess so.
You can? Because I never like ever ordered them. I always had to go to the shop and get them, and it feels like that's what you should do. But now with the pandemic, I can imagine
I
that you
bet
can't do it.
yeah. I'm sure you can now for sure.
You can even order roast dinners, I think now.
Yeah, he's going from pubs and stuff.
Pulp,
Pub.
like a skanky burger from pub. Have it home. It's not the same without the smell of the urine in the atmosphere.
Ew.
When you have a burger there.
What pubs have you been going to?
I don't know, the London ones. I guess it's probably the student union ones or whatever that they weren't the best. College.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember when they had like beer and a burger nights at pubs when I was a student.
And
It was like a beer and a burger for like £3. You like,
wow, yeah, I remember that. Sunky tips and a billion different
I mean,
mustards.
the burger was basically just a piece of cardboard.
I'm always impressed with the amount of condiments that are like, always in pubs. It's like a billion little packets.
We do like our little packets of things.
I like that they have 2 different kinds of mustards. It's like the French and English one. I think isn't the English one that's the strong one?
English mustard spicy. French
I like
mustard's shit.
I like that. I like spicy stuff.
Actually, I don't. French mustard on like hot dogs is quite nice.
I think hot dogs are overrated. I never had a hot dog and be like, "Ooh, that was a good hot dog." It's literally just bread, and I don't know. Maybe I don't like the hot dog sausages.
I went to this place in New York when visiting Francisco, and he took us to this really nice hot dog place.
Yeah, I think New York must have like good ones, but other than New York, I don't think I've tried one. I haven't tried it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Are they ones that they have like a shit tons of like onions and stuff on it?
Yeah,
so it's like
it's like a little.
it's basically a second meal on top of your hot dog. So that's what makes it good. That it's in fact 2 meals.
Yeah, it's like hidden away down somewhere. I think it's closed now.
Luxtech saying yellow mustard's gross. I don't know any other color for mustard.
I guess that's like the American mustard. How's that different from
English-
English mustard?
I don't know.
Mustard's
I
a bit
don't
more
know.
sort of grainy, isn't it?
It's actually, despite what the name implies, that it's not good. It's actually there, in my opinion. It
What's
has more of a
better?
kick. Well, one of them is really smooth. I think the French one is really like smooth and not
Yeah,
very.
English mustard's kind of grainy.
So
It's
what's
grainy and it has a big kick, like in spiciness.
what's
or
the American
seedy.
mustard that they use?
I don't know. Heinz, like it's the one that's kind of like sweeter, maybe.
I mean, there's there is a mustard called French's mustard, but I think that's an American mustard, which is confusing the situation. I don't know really.
I think the mustard that we all know as mustard is probably the American one. It's like the most common one, like the ones you get in all-day breakfast places or whatever.
Maybe.
You get American mustard there, like that kind. I don't know anything about mustard. I don't have mustard really.
I think if you
I
go to like
whole grain mustard.
Yeah, that's quite.
is
that's
that the
quite
one
close
with
to
the
English mustard.
Sorry.
Is that the one in a jar with a spoon or something? The thick one or not?
It's got the whole like mustard seeds in it.
Yeah, I would say that's quite close to English.
Like the brown ones, and it's like if you're not careful when you breathe, you might get a lot of mustardiness or something.
I don't know. All of those, it's got the mustard seeds in it. And it's
Yeah.
not bright yellow, it's brown. It's like, I guess, browner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize what you're saying. I also remember a horrible experience with me breathing 2 months above it, and I'll be like,
I don't think whole grain's that strong. You're saying it's got a kick. I guess it has a kick, but like, I don't think it's as strong as like those really strong ones, which I guess is English mustard. I don't know.
Matt,
Mm.
I'm sure you're not done with the nest, but I'm not sure about the outline personally.
Yeah, I mean,
You
always.
might make it a little bit too
Mhm.
fairy.
Yeah, I mean, I might remove these darker ones anyway. Starting to stick
Sarah,
out.
do you agree, or
I
should
haven't
I
looked,
not
sorry.
interrupt Matt while he's drawing?
Yeah, I think I agree. It makes it look a little bit
Mm.
too cartoony.
Mhm.
It does look
Yeah,
nice
sure,
though,
Matt.
but like, yeah, slightly off style potentially.
There's so many
Ooh.
things happening around it
I
too.
can see your preview GIF up there. It looks nice. Well, I can see half of
the
it. Exciting.
preview, your preview GIF.
Yeah, Nathan says just add some shading underneath. That's true. It
Yeah,
would help it
just to
blend in a
sort of-
bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
Nathan's shady comments.
Yeah, it's like us giving feedback when it's unfinished. I hate that
Yeah,
when people
that's
do
why,
that
that's
to
why I
me.
told
No,
him.
I mean, it's kind of better to do it while it's not finished.
But
Because
also
if I finish
also-
it and then you go, no, it looks
Yeah,
rubbish.
I'm just
Do it
gonna
again.
wait for an hour and be like, "Matt, are you done? We'll scrap this now." Guess
Yeah.
what?
This is shit.
Hey, delete your GIF of like the process and make a new one. Matt, do you think the GIF with the process is a bit too small there?
What?
I mean, if I make it bigger, it's going to take up
I
half
know.
of the screen.
I know I'm talking shit. Whatever.
Okay.
Classic casters.
No one commented on my amazing tweet.
Amazing tweet.
Yeah, where say we're drawing baby pterosaurs and adult.
Matt
like,
did.
adult-
Oh,
I
maybe he
said-
said it when you went to go and get coffee.
Oh, maybe.
Was it?
Oh, my praise was done.
Yeah, there's a weird trade-off of sort of blending things and also making it obvious that it's something
Yeah.
that you can interact with, kind of. But we'll work on it.
Well, yeah, the nest
That's
itself
thinking
is
of
never
it.
interactable because it's the pterodactyl itself and the eggs. But it is like,
Yeah,
I guess,
that's
a
true.
point of focus, but the pterodactyl's always on it, kind of.
I mean, it's going to be covered up mostly anyway, isn't it? With
Hmm.
that, so it's like when things on it, it looks all right.
Well, there's the point where the mother's off of it and the little babies are in there, so you'll see more of it then. The Amazon can
True.
use a car tire jack to get the spaceman out. Those occur naturally, right?
You know what? It looks really nice the way Matt did it with the colors. Like the pterodactyl really pops out. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen the same with this completely blue sky behind it, but I think it should be okay.
We can adjust the color of the pterodactyl if not.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
I like the pterodactyl though.
Definitely
Like
up for
right
that.
now, it
Yeah, I
looks
like
really
the blue. Mm.
yeah.
But the sky's kind of quite saturated. I mean, just put
Yeah.
it's kind of. Oh, that's not the right color. Let's ignore that. All the eyes are.
Yeah.
Might
But
need
yeah,
some
the
adjustment. But
color of the pterodactyl is like, you can change that. So yeah. Costas,
Indeed.
do you need me to set up the remind Costas to work? The thingy, points thingy. I don't know what are you doing. This has been on the baby for a while.
It's the second baby. It's
Oh,
eating
it's
now. Before it was crying.
eating.
you need like the Monty Python. Get on with it.
Thing is, yeah, it's really confusing me because the dad needs to feed it, then he needs to drop the meat, then one of the baby eats, and what are the others doing? Keep crying? I guess they could keep crying.
Keep crying. If he wanted to go crazy, one of them could try to grab the meat from the little one, and then the one who's eating the meat is a bit of a bully
Oh my god.
and snaps at the other one.
The bully is the one I'm doing now, but
Bit too much animation.
what?
I said, if you wanted to go crazy, one of the other babies can try and take the meat from him, and then he snaps back at him because he's a bit of a bully.
Yeah, well, right now I'm concerned with drawing the basic animations and then adding more.
Yeah, no. That's what I said, if you want to go crazy.
I'm just like really getting confused with what I need because they all look the same and I need to figure out what the main one is doing.
Uh-huh.
And then I need to figure out what the dad is doing.
Yeah, the pterodactyl essentially kidnaps a spaceman. Hey, Frozen Well. How are you doing?
Hi, Frozen Well. I will be right back.
Things are going
Yeah, it's
good.
basically a continuation of the previous scene where it was like the big cave area. So like after they figure out the puzzle, they keep climbing up, and then the pterodactyl gets
Cliff
abducted
area.
by-
It's not a cave. Not a cave.
Well, I say cave because there is a cave there.
There is a cave. Everyone thought it was like, you know, like one big cave.
Oh right. No, but Matt's drawing. I'm thinking of Matt's drawing, not mine though.
Yeah. It's just before. I feel like there was confusion. Yeah, it's going good. Matt's been joining us on streams as well, doing beautiful background art. And we're now like we finished the art for chapter 2. And now we're doing chapter 3's art. And we're all actually working on the same background now, which is pretty cool. I have a pterodactyl nest on the top of a mountain. Who's Cave Johnson?
Sure, to be fair. Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Johnson.
What is this error I'm getting?
Uh-oh. Have you saved? Cave Johnson
No.
is a fictional character from the Portal franchise. Oh.
Oh, right, I see. Cool, my flask crashed. Let's see if it's saved.
Oh dear. But that happened once before and you were able to recover it, right? So fingers crossed.
Apparently, according to this screen. Why is it designing? Okay.
Welcome back.
Hello. A little dino baby. Funny.
That's what we were discussing, Nevik. We're thinking of cutting them. I mean, we can still have them somewhere, right?
I'm getting a little bit over with the amount of game we have to make.
It's fine. We can do it, I'm sure.
Like we're not gonna reach our promised deadline.
I mean, no game reaches their promised deadline.
Yeah.
Especially with the last year. I think hopefully people will understand that everyone's gone a bit.
Yeah, it has been pretty hard.
Yeah, the only good thing about this pandemic is you can use it as an excuse.
I mean, it's not an excuse, it's true, really.
Yeah.
It's a true excuse.
Everyone is, hard for everyone.
Yeah, it's weird. At the start of it, obviously it was like a shit situation, and I was looking at the news loads, and I was like getting upset by it and worried and whatnot. But like, I guess after that first bit passed, everyone was complaining about, having to stay at home and all that, and I was like, I didn't feel any different because I was doing that pretty much anyways. I mean, I wasn't able to see my family, and I wasn't able
I know
to
what
visit
you mean.
certain friends, but it just felt like my normal life. I'd stay at home like a lot, and I'd work at home, so like it was totally fine. But then it just got to like a stage where it did actually start getting to me.
I mean, on the surface it feels normal, but then when you can't see your friends and family, you start going, well.
Yeah, I understand. I agree with Sarah because I like staying at home and not socializing that much, but not socializing at all. That's when it started getting me. I was like, I'm okay not doing it every day, but if I don't do it like after a while, it starts bothering me a lot.
That doesn't bother me because I still socialize with my friends online, and I know that's different to some degree. But for me, that's not the issue. Like I don't feel like that's affecting me. The only thing is like my friend Sarah has a child who's now gonna turn 2 soon. And he's changed so much. The last time I saw him was his first birthday, and he's changed so much. Like I feel like I'm missing out a lot on. I'm not even a massive fan of children, but like that's kind of different. She feels like family in a sense. But sorry.
I'm a massive fan of children. I like your term. It's like I'm a massive fan of this child.
I'm not a massive fan of children, but yeah, it just feels weird missing out on that, and then also not being able to visit my grandmother who's pretty old, and I feel like I'm missing out on spending time with her, and like it's just those two things. But like as far as spending time with friends, I think I'm just not a massively social person anyways. Like so it's not that bad.
It sort of feels like everyone kind of like slowed down to our pace, and then if that makes sense, because me and you, we didn't really go out, we work from home. It's Matt too. Matt is way more social than us probably. And then like it was like the rest of the world caught up to what it's like to be in your house all day, and at first I was like, yeah, it's fine, but
that's life.
Like people who like can't live without like being social all the time.
It must be super weird
fucking hard
for people who commute to like to work every day, and like where there's loads of people around you, and they go out and have coffee and like go to restaurants every day and meet up with their friends at the pub like every night. So then suddenly have that cut away from you entirely. I imagine that it's that would be really tough and hard. But luckily for us, like, it's kind of normal to some extent.
Hey, Sarah, how's that?
What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Yeah.
Screen.
Mhm. I
Sort
mean,
of like that.
I'm just kind of
Where's the
worried.
dad gonna land?
Sorry?
Where's the dad gonna land? Huh.
I'm kind of worried to some extent of it looking copy-pasty, but I think it'd be fine.
I offset it, but
Yeah.
they're all gonna have different colors, hopefully.
Yeah, that too.
They're babies though. Like in real life, baby birds look insanely the same, I guess.
Yeah, deluxe tux. I used to spend 2 hours in a car every day. I do not miss that.
I mean, I hope that's going to be a drive towards people having a choice from working from home.
Yeah, it's great.
Hi,
Like,
Cora.
there's loads. Hey, Cora. There's sorry, we're just talking about COVID, I guess, but it's nice that less people driving around. There's like way less air pollution from that, I suppose. And there's so many jobs where you can work from home. So like, hopefully.
Yeah, it kind of exposed the bullshitness of the of the whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I'm not sure if after the pandemic people are gonna like keep going, yeah, work from home, or they're gonna be like, fuck home, I've had enough. I'm just gonna go to work all the time.
I mean, give people the choice, see what they
Yeah,
think.
it'd be nice to get the choice. Things are going well, Cora. We're all working on the same background, which is nice, from chapter 3. Pterodactyl nest. Costas, remind me of what happens in this part of the puzzle. Like, so the father comes down and gives them food. The one is such a small amount of food for like a massive pterodactyl to bring.
No, it is, but I added a little chunks for the baby to be eating, just because I thought it should be in the animation. It's gonna be a bigger piece of meat, I guess. Should I tell you a puzzle?
Yeah. What happens afterwards? Like, I guess that's what you're saying. What's the father
The
gonna do?
baby's crying. We all cry. When the spaceman is hiding under the mom or whatever, who's like a bit to the right. And when the spaceman tries to like get out or take a few steps, the dad comes down swooping with food, right? And he's feeding the baby, so the food is in his mouth, and the bully baby is eating it or whatever. And then the spaceman can't move because he's trapped.
Yeah.
And then you pick like you click on the Amazon and see does the
Just quickly, is the spaceman can't move because of the weight of the pterodactyl on top, or because of the pterodactyl's there?
because of the father there who's gonna eat
Okay.
him if he moves.
Okay.
So the Amazon is using her blow dart thingy. Yeah, and then this that startles the pterodactyl. He drops the food, and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
He flies off.
he drops the food and he looks to the left to see like what's going on there. And while that's happening, the baby eats the whole food. He was eating it anyway, but now he's eating it from the ground. Okay. So that's when you have to have the droid in the nest to pick up the meat.
Okay. So is the father pterodactyl been poisoned as well?
No, it's normal dart. There, you don't have any more poison.
Right. Okay.
And then, do you remember what happens with the droid?
Yeah. Don't worry about that. That's just you're saying. What does the father do in the meantime?
Can I? Since Matt is doing that now, I'm just a little slightly worried that the pterodactyl dad has this like sort of sit down there. Do you think we should add a little bit of a chunky bit to the left of the cave of the nest, or is it fine if he just sits like on the left where this other
Right.
chunky bit is
Have
closer?
more of that.
Yeah, should there or not? I don't know. Because I kind of forgot about this. I was drawing the dad in the mock-up like he was flying, but he needs to sit his butt down eventually. Unless he sits, yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Sarah?
I'm trying to think, but I think it totally depends on how you draw it.
Well, wait.
and what's happening. Because like if it sits in front, like as it is now, it's gonna kind of be blocking off a lot of the babies, right?
It's gonna be blocking our baby, maybe. Oh, kind of. I mean, wait. Let me find the chart. Oh, that one. Draw one. Those could be done.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess it could be kind of perching on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense for birds to do.
I mean, there could be like a lower bit unseen, I suppose. Down there.
I
Or
just
is,
needs to
can
like
this
show the
add
top
more?
of the feet off on the edge.
Yeah, true.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess in theory it's fine. I think it's just like to turn the head like that, whatever hidden.
I'll be right back. Is that okay?
Bye.
You don't need my input anymore right now, right?
See ya.
Huh?
Okay, bye. I'm going.
Okay.
Abrupt. You're not a god, you're a liar. Ooh. Rocks.
Weird sequence. Draw the dad maybe. Created this puzzly mess, and now I'm trying to make sense of it when I'm doing all the assets. Feels like it makes sense, but also it feels like I'm missing a lot of things now. Animation. I'm just trying to.
Oh my god, he just beheaded it. You're so lucky that you can just rotate.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah doesn't like that, and I really try not to do it too often.
I mean, yeah, you can't do it in pixels, really.
But actually, I could just rotate it vertically just to make her life easier. So it's like 90 degrees, it can rotate. It looks weird though. But I'm pretty sure I've done this before, so you can probably copy paste from another frame. If something is really large, it's hard not to.
I mean, it looks alright in vector, but
No, of course I know.
It should translate okay once you've rendered it that way. But yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to make her life too hard, but sometimes I can't avoid rotating. If it's big enough, though, I think it has enough resolution to not be.
Yeah.
It's like when I rotate the head of the spaceman, for example, which is too small. That's when Sarah's problem.
Yeah, that dinosaur's quite big. Should be alright.
Nice drawing dinosaurs in this part is kind of fed up with snakes and scorpions. These are cool, but for a while I was like, should we have dinosaurs in this game? Ooh, wow. Hello Comics raided us. Hey, Hello Comics, thanks for the raid.
Hello.
Sarah's
Comics.
gone. No, Sarah, I don't know. She wanted to toilet for a second. Making Sarah's life harder cost us. She needs a talent. I know, right? I'm too easy on her. Hi, Raiders. What are we doing? We're making Theropods. We're doing animations. Matt is joining us, making a pretty background. And never, we're all working on the same background.
We're all working on the same scene, yeah.
Yeah.
Once.
It sort of makes sense now. All the 3 crazy screens we have. How did the stream go, Hello Comics? You're still here and you didn't run off to chill out from the stream, which I totally understand you would. Sarah's gonna come and like start shouting from a surprise. So you can tell from Matt's avatar, he blinks every 4 seconds in real life.
That's not an avatar, that's a webcam.
Excel consumed him, yeah.
That's me.
Doing okay, did some background animation. Oh, nice, welcome to the club.
Cool.
I don't know, Matt, if you've seen Hello Comics' work, but this guy's insane.
I don't believe so, but I like to.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's like, other than being extremely productive, he was showing us his game.
Oh, I think I
so full of content. It's insane, and he does like all those little tiny animations for like every kind of like flavor other than just walking animations or whatever. It's like so rich with stuff that I'm really in awe of how much patience he has.
Do you have a link to any of your stuff so I can have a look? I think I might have seen it. I can't remember.
Multi-streams are a thing now. I don't know. I mean, we started doing it. We're just saying our screens on Discord, and then there's a lot of occasions where we actually need to do multi-streams, not multi-streams, but multi-screens for like us, because we need to like comment on each other's animations or ask questions. And we're all in different countries, so we're never in the same room. So there's not really any other way to like be a team and like show each other's screens.
Yeah, this works well enough.
Yeah, if you think we're in the same room, think again, because we're in completely different countries. Actually, yeah, I think it's only once that me and Sarah have been in the same room working, or twice. I'm like in Greece, and these nice folks are in the UK. Hello Comics saying, not advertising my game yet, so I have no website or anything yet, only focused on tweets. Yeah, to be fair, Hello Comics, if you didn't rate us the first time, I wouldn't know about your game, but that's such a shame, because like he was literally like streaming the game live. He has so many so much content is insane. If you have a look, I know you're working now, but I'll show you later on his stream. Sarah's doing something there in the background on her wall, oblivious to all these people waiting for her.
I am back. Wait, there was a raid?
Huh?
There's a raid? What happened?
Yes.
Got raided.
Hello Comics raided us.
When?
With
Oh,
a
hey,
billion
Hello
people.
Comics. Thank you so much for raiding. Sorry if I missed it.
I was
3
telling
minutes
Matt
ago.
about.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
yeah.
It's
Nice.
it's
Oh no,
nice,
Letter is my
right?
nemesis.
Thank you very much. What did I miss? Okay,
I was telling Matt about Hello Comics' amazing art and animation because Hello Comics hasn't been advertising it, and he did like a preview last time, and we were like super impressed. Also, I must note that Hello Comics only raids us if either me or Sarah are gone. Because last time she raided,
yeah.
I wasn't here because I had a power shortage.
There was a
So you
raid that
can't
cost
handle
us
these
like
raids.
70 users.
Yeah, I came back and I was like, "What? We got raided?" And now it's you.
Yeah, the fire went out, so I had to like revive it, and I made myself a tea.
Nice. We like our
I
fire.
don't think
Yeah.
I don't know Comics to the Kickstarter. Although I must think that you have so much content that you should probably. If I remember correctly, I don't want to butcher this. Wasn't Hello Comics streaming from Spain?
I think so. I think it was Spain.
Yeah. I don't want to fuck it up if it's Portugal, but I remember it's Spain. Cora, you wouldn't buy a Kickstarter project for a game? Do you know we were a Kickstarter project for a game? Is your life a lie now that you know this? I think Ozzy's lying out
You're
of his
welcome.
teeth.
You're welcome, Ozzy. It's
What's Ozzy
fine.
done?
You can have an
Sorry,
imaginary
Oh, wow.
hoodie.
Sarah
Imaginary
didn't even
imaginary
make her own hoodie. Sarah didn't even bother with her own hoodie. I was the one who
Yeah.
got it printed. Hello Comics saying, I have a project page ready indeed. Oh yeah, of course you have. Yeah, of course. That's how we first started talking about this. You were showing us our
Oh
page
yeah.
draft.
Yeah.
Nice.
We even saw it. Yeah.
Dude,
Memory
like
problems.
it's the easiest thing in the world to work on a trailer for you because you just like record all the stuff you showed us and it's like it feels like a finished game already.
Cool.
I think Cora is being a bit sarcastic and I didn't see through that. In his previous statement.
I mean, Cora did say, "Hello." Oh wait, at Hello Comics is making a game too. Did you do a Kickstarter for yours as well?
Right, of course. And also, I'm pretty sure he does support Kickstarter projects. That's where the sarcasm came from. I'm sorry, Cora. I'm only used to you saying hi, Sarah, hi, Costas. I didn't know that you were capable of sarcasm. Now I know. Now I know to put up my defenses.
Whoa. It's getting heated.
No, it's not. I was just like I am sarcastic all the time, so I recognize that. Yeah, Ozzy, you should wait a little longer.
I really want to try
So
making an amigurumi beep boop. Imagine like that's the little head, Costas, of your little voodoo doll.
The what?
That could be the head
My
of your
head?
voodoo doll. Yeah, look.
Oh, I'm supposed to look at something? I'm
Mm,
waiting
my screen.
for the stream.
Imagine that as like the head. I know it's a P, but imagine if it's the head of a person.
Oh, you're setting up your pee? You should set it in the pod.
Yeah. Flip Switch X, thank you so much for the follow.
The
I haven't heard those follow sounds for a while, I feel like. There we go.
Follow.
There's
You know
the
they don't appear on screen,
keys in the
right?
pod.
At least I don't see them.
Oh, is it not working on stream?
Darling.
I don't see anything.
Now it is. Yeah, of course.
Oh, it is. Okay. It's just
Did
delayed.
the raid work?
Oh yeah, it's just a bit delayed.
So
I think the
I
raid
feel
is,
like the raid lately doesn't show up on stream, and I don't know why. I need to look into that.
I was looking back at the other day when Hello Comics raided us, and I didn't see it.
Let me actually write that down as something to do. It used to show, and then it stopped showing. So
Show. Yeah, Telecoms didn't want to be a show off. He was like, I'd rather not.
I showed the voodoo doll 1 extra users. Well, how about this little Yoda that I did not make? I'd like to. I want to make a beep beep, a little droid. Okay, what am I doing? Switch.
That work well in polymer clay.
But you don't have a switch, Sarah.
Twitch. Show on
Joke.
stream question mark. Okay. Alright, what were we doing?
As you can see from Matt's screen, he has his own personal project where he was like recording his work and looking at the GIF forever. Looping.
I'm working. It just doesn't look like it.
No, Cora, the raid, like when someone follows, it comes up with a little dancing witch doctor, I think, on the screen.
No, isn't the barbarian? No, maybe not.
No, I think for follow it's the witch doctor, but for the raids, it used to do that as well, and it used to be the barbarian king or something. Like, I can't remember what it was that would come up, but yeah, there was no. I don't think it flashed up on screen. Not that I was here, but you guys said it didn't.
Well, my screen is flashing up because I'm using Flash.
No, you're not, are you? You're using
Bit of a dated joke.
Animate
but,
or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
What's it called?
True. Animate, yeah.
Oh, just Animate.
Yeah, they must have like a big meeting about renaming Flash. What should we call this animation program? Animation? How about Animate?
That's like Google level naming.
Yeah, exactly, Cora. I
Drop
don't think
really
it did pop
quickly,
up
but-
on screen. I think something weird's happened that I need to check and fix it. Okay, now I'm actually officially out of animations, I think. I didn't realize some of these were too easy.
You never realize.
Don't worry, let me double check.
It's always a lie.
Also, I need to check that the... Okay, no, that's wrong. Okay. Is it wrong?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought my microphone was being weird. I wasn't saying anything interesting. I was
No,
just
don't
wondering.
worry, it's just you being weird.
Oh, then you can mute it for the rest of us.
I
Let's
need
not
to
call it Flash. I call it Flash too. I was doing Flash when Flash was Flash. Like, I was actually doing Flash up until a few months ago. I had Flash CS6, and I was like, should I try this animate thing? It's actually a bit better. You know what's the main feature I like? When it's crashing and it's actually saving your work instead of you losing everything, which I've done so many times in my life. That's how I experienced pain and loss for the first time. I wishlist the game like a year ago on Steam. Looks pretty cool. Oh, thanks. How do you read this? It's Nicero, probably.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Hopefully you don't have it on your wish list for another year because it's going to come out sooner. But let's see how we do. Yeah, it was Micromedia Flash back then. Yeah, I know. Man, it's sad. I was... So you are a Flash animator, technically? I mean, if you call it Flash. Were you hanging around on Newgrounds and all that stuff?
Should call it
We
old
had a
ground.
shout out yesterday, or a few days ago. I just saw it yesterday from Tom Falk, who runs Newgrounds, about Theropods, our demo. It was super fucking cool. I was really happy. I felt really sad we can't produce Flash content anymore to share on Newgrounds. Like with Unity, I think you can export like in HTML5 or something, but we're not using Unity.
We should call it old ground.
Old grounds.
I didn't get that. I know Old Grains is a
What?
brand of cereal, but I don't know what
Old
the reference was
grounds.
to.
New grounds, old grounds.
Oh, it was grounds. Okay. I see. It was that deep.
It was very shallow.
Should have gotten that in a flask. But...
Itchny
Yeah, exactly, Sarah.
Zero
what I was trying to
or
read.
Sero or
It's
Caro?
He says it.
Sarah?
Oh,
Itchy
itching.
Sarah.
It's Sarah.
I probably totally butchered that when you followed, so sorry. I can't remember what
Oh.
I was like,
know-
nice throw.
I'm
I
really
kinda
happy that people have faith in us, but also it puts like so much pressure when someone says, "Oh, it's fine. I have total faith in you," and then I'm like, "Oh no, they have faith in me. What if I disappoint them?" That's what I always think.
If you don't disappoint yourself, then they won't be disappointed, I'm sure.
Okay, then I'm definitely gonna disappoint them. No, we'll see. True. I mean, that's what I've been wearing lately with this script I'm writing. Just like to tell people they don't care why I'm saying this, but anyway, I just like basically have a project that's gonna like hopefully try to take off ground with like filmmaking. And the producer of mine said, "Well, as long as the script is good, we can do it." I'm like, you can't tell me any worse feedback than that, because then I just like internalize it. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, that's natural.
But then I have this other defense that I'm thinking in my hands. Like, what if his standards are really, really low? Then we can work this out. Because like in my head, when he says really good, then we probably have a different sense of like what's good for me and what's good for him. So as long as I manage like just have high enough standards, but not like the highest in the universe.
Our brains are silly.
I mean, we worked together in the past, and I don't consider my previous work that great, so that's where I drop his standards. Isn't it always weird though, like that you, in hindsight, you have more skills in the future, so your previous work could always be improved in your eyes.
Yeah.
Especially with projects that take ages. Like even Matt was saying today how he wanted to retouch backgrounds that he did in the past.
That's the risk.
Was it like in this game, Fez? How in the game, the movie,
Yeah, he
the
just
guy
kept
was making,
going back.
saying like he spent another year remaking all the graphics because
Oh, yeah.
which I understand on one hand, on the other must be like such a nightmare.
I mean, in the case of me, I think it's just adding like an extra layer of detail rather than redrawing
No,
it.
I understand, because your backgrounds are not like, they don't need to be completely remade, but I understand.
No, it's just adding a bit more, like let's say the trees and
A bit more rocky areas.
Yeah, the rocks aren't too bad.
Back then I was drawing such a few number of rocks, but now
Look at
this is a good one.
Look at the difference between Costas' screen and Matt's screen. Costas' screen is the rough background
Oh, right.
that Costas drew, and now Matt's doing the finished background.
Yeah, look at my shamelessly shitty pixel art that I'm using, but this is like our placeholder art. I was proud that I actually kept the pixels in. So I was like, I'm gonna show this pixel art on my screen that they're being redundant soon. Look what I'm doing.
I'm gonna say, like, I won't be able to draw this unless it doesn't have like a competent outline. So
Yeah, but the thing is that did I draw a competent outline for you for the demo? I don't think it was that detailed. It was way rougher.
I mean, there were still outlines.
Yeah.
Was it like the part where I said, Matt, draw something nice to look over the valley when you go to the edge of the cliff in the demo? I don't know if I actually did some nice art.
I think it said something, but I was just like, I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Didn't make the art for Fez, took years to get the art just right. Yeah, that's what I remember from the documentary. He was a bit insane though, but the game looks really pretty. And it's also the weirdness of like this 3D-ness when the pixels move, so it must have been complicated, I guess. Kind of a shame that he stopped making games forever, according to...
Fez probably made him a millionaire. So
Yeah, that's
why
true.
would you need to? He was like one of those early indie devs. They were like...
Yeah, when the big boom happened, 2009, when was it?
Yeah.
It comes full circle from talking about Flash, because that's like some... That's where it sort of started. Seriously, it's insane to me that back then you could actually get paid to do Flash. Like it was like a legit thing to do. I remember like when we first, like the first game I made was for Flash, and we actually managed to get like a sponsorship from Newgrounds. And I remember like back then I was doing movies, and then I got my first money from like doing a game, and I was like, wait a minute, maybe that's actually. It didn't cross my mind that making games would be a thing to make money of. It was like way less possible for me than like making films or whatever. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe I should do more of that. That's kind of insane. But then, Flash stopped being what it was. Not even that, but you could get like so many, like you could get a sponsorship and then you could keep getting money from the ads from Fast. It's like stop doing stuff and just keep getting money coming, which was crazy. Like right now, it's crazy to think that this happened. Like it would never happen now.
I guess it was the same with YouTube. Like all these sort of young
Yeah.
content creators, to use that word horribly. They were like, "I'm getting paid to make this content," and then
yeah, but then YouTube went so huge and like they keep seeing.
oh yeah, I mean, it's still the people early, all the early YouTubers did the best, really.
Yeah, it's Sarah, which is how I read your name now. He did seem insanely eccentric. I should watch this documentary again. That was pretty great.
Yeah.
I watch from time to time when I want to get some inspiration.
Oh, we'll be right back quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What should we talk about while Sarah's gone?
Talk shit about Sarah?
No.
Poor chat accounts. Gonna read them. Talk shit about Sarah, and then I'm gonna delete them, and then we're gonna tackle.
Not wholesome. Not wholesome content.
That looks a bit weird, but I don't know. Maybe it needs a tail to balance it out. Don't know if Hello Comics is still here, but don't know actually. How long do you stream for? Because we usually go for 3 hours. But I'm just realizing what a bad idea it is to not have lunch before you stream for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's why
I was trusting myself. Like some days I can go without lunch at all and be fine. That's not one of these days.
Today is not this day.
Not today. When we say the god of hunger. So this is a pterodactyl dad. I mean, it doesn't matter what genre it is. I just call them dad and mom to not confuse them. I guess the mom is the one who's laying the eggs, and the dad is the one who feeds them. But he has some meat here, I guess, which doesn't look like meat, but Sarah's gonna make it look like meat. You have to do 3 hours as well. Yeah, isn't that the point of your brain breaking after a while, I guess, with art? But do you eat during streams or do you eat before or whatever? Actually, so you stream before us, so you stream, I guess, morning to lunchtime, right? Like I usually run out of steam after that, yeah. Run out of stream, more like.
I read that and I was waiting for you to say that. Sorry, I just got back.
You eat after streaming. Yeah, okay. I was gonna ask actually, because I know you're half Canadian, half Spanish, right? Which side of you is the eating one? Because I know in Spain and in Greece, in Spain and Greece we eat pretty late, compared to these heathens over there who like eat dinner at like what 6? Like we eat dinner here at 9 p.m. But I'm wondering about lunch and all that. I should have started this bullshit talk by being the only person who eats at that time. You eat super late, all meals. Excellent. That's the way it should be. In the Mediterranean.
Whoa, 10 o'clock dinner.
What?
Yeah, okay, that's a bit too late, but if I go without dinner by 10 o'clock, I would be starving. But I assume you eat pretty late lunch, though, to be able to do that. Or snacking or whatever. So Sarah, I think that's kind of like how the dad's gonna stand. That meat doesn't look like meat, but let's say it's meat.
Just a sec.
No, the meat is deleted because I did it on the same layer,
Okay.
but I'm redoing it.
He looks funny.
It looks like it's a beard instead of a... Oh, I have a beard. I'm the dad.
Oh, what are you doing there? Making what behind?
Making what? What?
You're
Who, me?
Doing something with the cave here.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
so I was gonna blah, 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 blah. Adjust the animation to fit,
Yeah,
and then
Which
play
address?
around with darkening. I think I might just have like a transparent layer of darkness on top, but then it's gonna make yours look darker.
doesn't matter.
No, not on top of the whole background, on top of just the dinosaur. I don't know. We'll see.
Conversation got darker. Oh, you have the pink dino to unpink.
Yeah, I also need to add in some extra frames to. But is that the right placement?
Nice. Oh, very nice purple tones on these rocks. Is that the two purple pixels that Sarah drew on the root?
I don't think I
Oh,
do
that thing,
that.
no, that's just broken. I need to fix that from the background. But it doesn't matter for now.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's the placement. Okay, Costas. Like it's so achy.
I think the final frame looks fine.
Oh, but
I think if you shade it properly with a foot, it's gonna look fine. Yeah.
yeah, because I was trying to
As
work
long
out.
as
Was
it disappears into darkness, the final frame seems like it's pretty good at me. For me.
what did I say, Ozzy? Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't
Ozzy's
hear that.
just-
Dino looks like a
Ozzy's
badass
just
bunny.
explaining what it's like to be an insane person. Sorry, Sarah, the voices in my head wouldn't let me hear yours.
Oh,
I don't even know what I was saying.
I'm sorry, I had a conversation with 12 other people in my head. Go on. While listening to like 3 different radios playing tracks of music.
I wouldn't worry about it, Ozzy. I'm sure I wasn't saying anything too important.
I love comics. I usually use that thing called coolers, which is just like randomly selecting palettes for you. I don't just go with a palette it gives me, but
Oh, wow.
like,
I used to
these
use-
2 colors look good. Or
I
these
used to
2
use
colors
that.
look good.
Yeah.
I use that a lot for character design.
Hmm.
Because like I trust myself to know what kind of looks cool, but I don't want to take all this time to just like experiment. So then I just like hit random, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll keep those 2 colors and keep hitting randomize on the other 2 colors.
There used to be a cool pixel color ramp generator, but I'm not sure it exists anymore.
I know there's one who exists, like you import an image or something, and it gives you all the
Oh yeah, there's that one as well.
palette, right?
Well, it was that, yeah. But it used to be a really simple one. I'm not sure it exists anymore.
I think that's what we do for our game too. Like we pick usually 2 colors, and then that's the colors that we're gonna keep for the character. Like as you can see from like all our main characters in the poster there.
Hmm.
The good thing with Matt is like we almost never have this talk. Just Matt like just an amazing background, and then we're like, yep, that's what we wanted, and then we go from there. I don't,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I'm taking for granted something that should be. Oh, Matt, this is perfect too, because this is like a good resolution
Yeah.
for Twitter to share compared to the other one, which was like vertical.
Hopefully it won't butcher the GIF this time.
Break the internet with that. Especially Sarah's internet keeps breaking.
Yeah, it's fine though, right now.
No, it's
It was,
fine.
it was going red and weird. I know.
Yeah, I was going red for a second when you were gone. I was like, oh no.
Oh,
I don't know if it was going red. It was going laggy, but yeah.
it was most likely red on my end.
So yeah, so the father could be holding the meat like that, and then only this one baby's like pulling it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you wait long enough, I guess the meat ends. Yeah, you're right. I need to do an animation of the baby pushing the other ones while eating.
I think that would be nice.
Good thing it only takes 2 frames to do those babies anyway, so it's not like I'm going to be wasting my time. No.
Also, have you done one of the father giving it to them, or does the baby take it from its beak?
Well, you see it hanging. The baby's taking it from his beak.
Okay.
Like pulling it. But like he keeps pulling until there's
But I
no
guess
more left.
the father should kind of move like slightly, right? Well, not like
Yes, this is
completely
one frame I'm using
stationary.
now. Yeah.
With
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tail wagging, and I guess its like head can move slightly downwards towards the baby.
No, I'm gonna do an idle animation. It's not gonna be like that. I just had to do one now. Good thing I'm watching all these Korean YouTube channels where they own like 10 cats in one video, and then I see them all eating, and I see one bully cat that pushing all the other one.
That's
I
your
got real
reference.
life reference. Yeah, exactly. If you're a sire cat and you want to eat, you're not gonna eat. If it's if that main bully cat has to say something about it. I'll make another copy.
So that color ramp generator does still exist, but it doesn't have the output image anymore. Yeah, there's this color ramp generator I linked. It says it's not secure, but should be fine.
My goodness.
It's just you can just drag and you just drag the hue and hue shift and saturation. Create like nice little ramps.
I shall save that to look at later.
Mm.
Since the internet's been dodgy enough as it is.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wow.
Right.
That.
Oh, hello comics message.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, we linked. That's fine.
Oh,
yeah.
is it the same?
one that I
It's the
linked.
same link. Okay.
Yeah. It's the same one, yeah. I think. Oh, well, linked it. Let me I can work out how to do the moderator stuff. I can mod view. See if I can
Matt's one
not
doesn't
do
load.
something bad. My one doesn't load.
Yeah, what you do is you.
Oh. Your one didn't load for me, so I'm a bit confused.
Oh. Page not found on
Yeah.
Matt's one.
Yeah, I think it's
And
being a
page
bit
not
weird.
found on Hello Comics one as well.
I guess
the
it
heck?
must maybe it generates a unique link each time.
I guess just search for. When I look at my course like that, it comes up with courses, like actual courses. My
I think if you
course.es. What happens? Does this work?
If you just type in pixel color ramp generator.
Does that link work? Or is that not it? No, that's not it.
That goes to the entire.
No, but is that it? That's my courses taught by Pilot. No, that's not it. How do you delete a message? Can you delete a message? How do you find the link. It's like
I think it's that because it alters the link to a unique URL each time.
mycourse.e.
Where are you guys talking through chat?
So it is the website I just sent you, but it's
It is
not.
one, but yeah, it must be hosted in a sub thingy.
Interesting.
Does
Oh
that
yeah, that
link
works.
work? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think it just generates a unique code each time for some reason.
Strange.
But it does say not secure, so I wouldn't 100% trust that website. But it's just it's not probably fine.
Which reminds me, damn it, I bought like the thing to make the website secure for Theropods website, and I still haven't like properly done that yet.
What SSH thing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all that. I think that's that website hasn't got an SS.
Yeah.
Oh, it needs a process. I thought it was done automatically.
Or is it SSL? I can't remember.
It won't. No, it's not automatically. I did it a while ago as well, but I bought it on sale, so like it's still cheaper. Just...
That's weird. Don't need that frame. Oh, I've got to set up.
Oh, Costas, what colour do you think this dinosaur should be? The cave dino.
I think it should kind of contrast with the background.
I was thinking shades of black. Like I didn't want him to be anything. I just wanted to be a dark shadow. But that also is discernible enough.
I mean, it could be sort of take it into like the blue, maybe. Shit.
Whoa, you right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just something falling off my desk. Not me.
Yeah, Matt is more of the expert though, so I would listen to him.
I mean, kind of one that contrasts nicely with the sort of oranginess would probably work nicely.
Yeah, we do want contrast to be able to see it.
I mean, there will be colour. It's just still going to be very dark, but I think I need to start with the colour.
Basically, what I want to avoid it looking like a super bright, detail-less dinosaur, and I want it to be more like, oh, okay, there's no light. That's why it's like that. I feel so cold.
What time is it? Wow, it's almost 4 o'clock already. Time flies. Although I'll probably continue working on this after the stream. I want to have this one done probably before the next stream, so I've got something else to do. Or, you know, more or less done.
Oh, what's left done? What's left done?
What's done?
Where's my English? What's left to do on the cliff one?
The big boulder? No?
Well, there's a temporary big boulder, but
I've got a boulder. If I think the only thing that, for programming purposes, could I have the tree stump?
is that not? Do you want that separate, or is that just like baked into the background?
Baked into the background, but I don't think it's in.
Is it not? Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Let me double check that. Well, surely it can't be, because like it wouldn't be us. Oh no, it is. I'm being dumb. What the heck? No, it is. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine then.
I think it's more or less everything. I think I'm not sure about the sky still, but yeah.
Yeah, no, don't worry, it's fine then. That's just for some reason. I think it's in my head. Oh, I think it's because the stump was a separate asset when we did the prototype. So when I
Okay.
was swapping everything out in AGS, there was no stump, so that's why I thought there wasn't one.
You're stumped.
Yeah. Let me just double check. Oh, and no, the prototype stump is like completely covering up your one. That's the reason why.
Okay.
It's all fine then. Is that more green than blue? I think it's my flux. I need to switch
Are
flux
using.
off.
Oh, I have to turn flux off when I'm working.
Yeah, like I really don't understand why flux is on when you do color. It should be like it always destroys things.
I've just
Mine
realized
does all-
that. Like, I haven't been doing color, I've just been animating like I don't
Yeah.
You
do
know,
color.
you can like deactivate flux for like certain software. So every
Yeah,
time
there's
you're
no way
using-
I'm doing that. My eyes will break.
Yeah,
Your
but
eyes
also,
burn.
you can't properly do work if it's.
I can. I'm animating. I'm not using color most of the time. Or like programming.
Right, I guess.
Yeah. I mostly animate. It's not that often that I do color. Like, sheesh, it hurts my eyes.
Mate of mine turned on at 7 o'clock. It's like it's time to go to bed or get
Stop.
ready
Yeah.
I
to get
stopped
tired.
using because then I can't watch like anything on Netflix or whatever without mucking up all the colors.
Oh yeah, if I'm watching
I-
a film, I'll
it's
turn
not-
it off.
I'm not bothered by that.
I only have it on my laptop before I sleep when I watch stream or something.
Yeah, my screen's been weird lately anyways, like... Actually, it's okay at the moment. The brightness.
So the issue, Sarah,
goes
with this
up
is
to
not
100.
like the.
Oh shit, switch my screen off. Did I? What issue? What?
The issue is not the color with me right now with this drawing. It's that it's detailless.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to change the color of it before I, like, darken it.
I know. I just don't know how to solve this problem.
Which problem?
The problem of detailness and
Well,
making it too
once
dark
it's
so that you won't
darker-
see what's
Once it's
happening.
darker, I don't think, the lack of detail is going to be a problem. Or we just add more detail. Can totally do that. I didn't because it was going to be like pretty much black.
Well, I
Oh,
mean
this
that's why
isn't
I wanted to
great.
avoid the details and try to be
Standing in
tricky.
the air right now.
I guess it shouldn't need too much detail depending on what it does.
It does a lot. Also, Sarah, it should have eventually it should have like a pile of bones in front of it, right?
Do you need me to draw that? Or...
Eventually.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be munching on bones when it's like the eating animation.
But it should be there from the start, right?
Yes, it's not like yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
we-
it... What is
I
the
wasn't
eating animation like, actually?
I didn't say that for Matt because I wasn't sure if he should be drawing it or us.
I feel like it's
do it
probably
if you
Matt,
want
if Matt's alright with that, because it should feel like
Yeah.
part of the background, because it's not
Sure, yeah.
interactable or anything.
Yeah, it shouldn't be interactable.
It shouldn't
Yeah.
stand out too much, it's just like a... Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me find
Don't
the...
pick with Matt.
I can do that.
What does the eat animation look like?
Grunting.
Yeah, so I guess I can take this animation and stick it on the background to show like roughly where.
Roughly.
I had to move the background because it's he was standing in the air. I don't know why I didn't realize that before.
Feel it standing in the
Oh, it's weird. Though, the last room of the dinosaur can probably be moved.
Ugh, have to keep sneezing. I think that blue looks kind of nice.
Yeah.
The teeth kind of. Wait, what are we talking about?
The colour of the dinosaur.
Dinosaur. The teeth kind of blend in with the background, though. I'm not sure about that.
I think it stand out.
Yeah. Oh, that's the eating one. Man, why is it so
You have it
bright?
like give it really glowy eyes. That'd be really creepy.
Yeah, that was the initial idea. I only had like, but I thought red eyes look really weird. I guess how do you add glow though without?
Yeah. I think I'll stop turning off the palette layer. Okay. What else could I do on this background? I could do a foreground.
Oh, geez, are you like finished with it?
Not
I
well,
haven't
only
looked for a while. Maybe.
only like the playable area. I need to do the background.
Matt.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's a big deal. I'm just wondering about this little bit to the right of the stones. If it's too revealing of a character that's trying to hide. You see this little.
Well, this bit here,
Yeah, that one.
I could make it. I could put some stuff.
I mean,
in
you
there.
know, in
Ooh,
real
I
life it
see.
doesn't matter, but I'm just looking at it now and I'm
Put some
thinking
more
that's
rock
just scroll and
and
be.
It's actually kind of nice having that bit slightly lower, if you know what I'm talking about. Costas.
No, but elaborate.
The little frog jumps over it.
I was checking it compared to the
Not
sketch.
as low, yeah. Not as lower, maybe. but
Actually, could be fine, maybe.
I don't think she ever goes that far for hiding. Like, I,
No,
don't think,
maybe not.
I think it's okay.
I think it's fine, actually, Matt.
Yeah, we can
Maybe
always.
we need to adjust a little bit of foreground because
Yeah, I haven't done the foreground yet.
we need a little bit on the right. I know, like we needed to be able to be blocked, but we also need some kind of action to happen at the bottom right. Right, Sarah?
Well, there's loads of room here for something.
Actually, you might be right. Yeah, it's fine.
There's plenty of room.
Forget
There's
what I
plenty of
said.
room here.
There's plenty of room there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
you're
that's
right.
okay.
I think we need some foreground, like, you know, here to sort of frame it a little bit.
Yeah, there's actually a bush over there, but yeah.
Yeah, I can draw the bush. Yeah.
But that's what I meant with the foreground. If you want to add like any super slightly whatever tiny little detail, there's not going to be any parallax to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's one of the few backgrounds with no parallax because we decided to give it in one screen.
Wait, it doesn't move. So.
It feels like cheating, Sarah, now because we've done so many like continuous backgrounds with like scrolling and parallax, and this one is like standing still. I'm like, wait.
Is masking a thing in what's this? Sprite? I don't think so somehow.
Because he forgot I was talking. So it was one of the voices in his head again.
Oh.
Are we alright to stop in about 15 minutes? I kind of don't want to stop. I'm enjoying this, but...
I mean, I'm
Let's
ready.
make some
You can stop
dinner.
whenever you. Yeah. I think I'm going to have that sushi for tea. I'm feeling crazy. Feeling wild.
I'm having dal and pies.
I think I've got some gyoza as well. Have that. Just some lame-o microwave ones, but, you know.
Yeah, it's still good. Well, it depends what kind.
It's just some itsu ones, or whatever.
I used to get those quite often and have it in ramen.
They seem to just be selling in supermarkets now. So.
You guys have weekend plans? Valentine's Day plans?
I don't celebrate that.
No. I mean, I want to make a concerted effort to like play a game or something, but I might just work. Doing a group watch of Mandalorian again with some friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do like a film night every Saturday.
Nice.
Or TV night or something. And obviously I might play some nerds as well.
Plan to eat food.
Tolerance about.
Eat food.
Oh, yeah, Saturday is your cheat day.
Yeah, but I think I have to finish this update though for next week. Video update.
Oh yeah, that needs to be done for Monday.
It's not gonna take that much time because I think most of the work is done now. But yeah. Oh, Sarah, do you remember this burrata place? I know you like burrata, right?
What's
The Greek,
burrata?
sweet thing. Burrata. You know, the cream-filled pastry Greek
okay.
thing that you... I
Yeah.
remember you like it, right?
I
Clearly
don't
she likes
remember. It sounds horrible because I hate cream, but I kind of remember something. I don't think it's quite.
You remember
cream.
Volos, that city with the seaside,
Hold
that they were giving it for free in like
Oh
a
yeah,
cafe?
it was okay. Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember you liking it a lot, but
Okay.
there's also a place in Athens where they only do this, like that's their specialty, and you can have it with like chocolate on top, or you can have it. You can even have a savory one with cheese instead of
Cheese,
like
yeah.
cream. There's a place near my sister where they deliver it, and it's pretty good. So I might have that.
Mhm.
It's interesting because they They technically cut it down into tiny like cubey pieces, so you can take like a little bite out of it. And I've also heard of a place that actually has like this deep dish American kind of style pizza I would like to try. Not sure how faithful it is or if it's shitty or not, but how bad can you do with pizza, I guess?
You can get pretty bad pizza.
Bit more Assassin's Creed because this game never ends, but I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, Odyssey. I should try that maybe. Lots of people, including you, lots of people have said it's pretty good.
I'm biased as a Greek though.
Well, Greek history, like ancient Greek history, is pretty interesting.
It's actually pretty faithful at times. It has like real historical.
We'll see. It's probably got mythology stuff in it as well.
Actually, at the moment, I know it must have, but I played some mods and it doesn't have it right now.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's like some specialized missions. Is like, what's this? A Cyclops? But I suspect I don't know. But like usually, if it has something sort of similar, it's like to kill a lion or like to kill a giant boar, which were like parts of like Hercules' trials. But it's like a big boar, a big lion, so it's technically not mythology when you play it.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, I've heard that joke is in a stream when someone's hunting boars, so really in my head. Stream became boring.
It's an old one. It's an old joke.
Yeah.
But it checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a really pretty game though. I feel like pausing a lot and looking at the backgrounds and the art and all that.
Kind of wanted to see more like digital recreations of ancient places, so I can just walk around with them in them rather than actually playing any game.
Assassin's Creed actually has like a
It has like an
mode
education mode, doesn't it?
Exactly. So you don't have to like actually play the game, you just go around. But they did an amazing job. Like I know like I watched some behind the scenes and they actually went to Athens and they were like taking notes and doing drawings and taking into consideration historical accuracies of the spaces. They even bothered to like recreate some statues with like because back then apparently they were colored, even though the color faded, but they were like just white.
They've got evidence of like pigments in statues that they found, so they must have been painted.
Pigments, that's boring. See, that's because it's pig.
Oh, because it's actually pretty good.
Oh wow.
Layered.
I've made the dinosaur a bit darker, or like shaded, I suppose you could say. But
did you give it a story where it lost its parents?
What?
It's darker. Sorry, go on. Oh wow, it's too dark now. Huh?
Sorry?
Is it too dark now? That's what
Well,
I was afraid.
You just can't really. It doesn't stand out all that much.
You could probably make like the lighter bits lighter, but then maybe it's when it actually comes out into the light, you see its head more.
True.
What can you do? Only highlights, right?
I think maybe just up the contrast towards the other, like the head, so when it comes out, you're like, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Costas in Spanish, Feo, I don't know.
Sounds like something Ozzy said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how do we say Costas in Spanish? What, feo is how you say it?
You know what?
Wait, does that mean like idiot or something like that?
Yeah, it's something that's hilarious in Ozzy's head, but he doesn't need to explain it to anyone because we need to be in it.
I'm just watching the animation again.
Mm,
I like how the nest
yeah,
appears.
see, that looks more like it of what you wanted to do before.
My work today has amounted to 4 seconds of animation or something. I feel sorry for actual
You weren't
animators.
kidding.
It takes them like days to do 1 second of 60 movements to make a frame. Or a second of footage, sorry. Or depending on what the frame rate is, of course.
Yeah.
Stop motion is just like, I don't know how they have the patience for it.
You know, Sarah did stop motion, right?
I don't know how you have the patience for it.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was telling her.
I guess you just get into a zone and just go.
Yeah. I did prefer the model making side of it more
Mm.
the animating side, but no, I really enjoyed animating like effect type stuff, not humans, basically.
Water with cellophane and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, cool. I might try some stop motion with like some Lego or something.
Have you seen the guys who do the epic rap battles of history? They released Lego stop motion recently, and it's really impressively done.
I have to watch it.
I was watching behind the scenes too of how they did it, and it's like like I knew they'd done some before, but now they took it to another level.
Harry
There's so
Potter
many
versus Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh no, it's Legos, but then I was like, wow, that's really impressive animation.
What do you mean, oh no, it's Legos? Everyone likes Lego.
No.
They do, but not everyone animates.
I despise Lego.
I
I know.
guess it's kind of not exactly environmentally friendly. Yeah, it kind of is.
You're not a grown man
It's
like
plastic, but that's not the reason why. It's just I don't know why. I did kind of enjoy it growing up when I was younger, but like I don't know, it just doesn't look great to me. I think is the problem.
Mm.
Does this look enough bowling for you?
Looks ridiculous.
Wait.
Wait, bullying?
Yeah, 'cause it's pushing back the others, so I'm gonna have the others react.
Like that's so human.
I like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't have anything else to push them back. Wait, let me
Kind of reminds me of Pingu going Noop Noop.
Mhm. That's the best.
I love it when he's angry. Like his face is super
Yeah.
angry. I'm like, oh no, he's angry. He's so like bipolar, isn't he? He's always like, it's like, why do you get so angry so fast? Oh wow, it's really pretty sky. I can't take a picture. I'm using my phone.
Oh, I don't know about this dinosaur. I think I have to leave it for now or something. I feel like using a gradient isn't good. Like it looks too,
Gradienty.
yeah.
Well, the thing is, okay, I don't know much about light, and that's why I'm having a problem. The only way for this to be visible is to have highlights, which means new animation, or make it brighter and add details, which is annoying.
Hold on. New animation?
Or things.
Honey.
Well, it's new animation. You literally have to go into every frame and draw the highlights, right? The
Oh,
rim
I have to
light,
go
right?
in every frame and change the color anyways, like.
The rim light. Or you need to change the background, but it's still dark. Like it's not gonna be dark if you change it, so that defeats the point of hiding in the
Yeah.
cave.
No, I agree, Nathan. The gradient isn't the way to go. It doesn't match everything else.
I think if you just had if you just have like a hard like great color change, it'd probably look quite effective.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm shit at lighting though. But yeah, I need to have a proper another go at it.
Yeah, the light is this kind of midday, early afternoon, coming straight down sort of light, so it's just going to be relatively simple.
But Matt.
But Sarah, think about it. If you do this animation and it's super nice, then next week I can make a nice GIF of this with the Amazon being scared next to it with a.
Yeah, I don't know about for next week.
What, seriously? It's going to take an extra week? Oh,
I need to
'cause you have
program.
Mhm.
But,
Oh, you're just going to keep it moving there. That's what's your train of thought now.
well, I can't do it beyond today. Like, when I'm not streaming, I need to program. Yeah. And we need to stop streaming in a moment, and plus, yeah, I don't quite know what I'm doing.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think.
Yeah. What's this abandoned gradient?
It's having like fewer colors, I imagine.
Which is kind of what you did in the first place, maybe.
Yeah. Like that, but like. Yeah, I think either way I have to do it myself. What the heck? Okay, anyways. Let us stop for now, if that is alright.
I was about to draw the baby being bullied.
He's gonna start crying.
No, it's going to be pushed back. Shocked. When you were gone, Matu was saying that must be really convenient for me to rotate things. Oh, Nathan hadn't seen the initial one.
Yeah, I think the original actually looks fine. Just have like a. To be honest, yeah.
I could just change the color of it and make it
Yeah,
darker.
Have the dark as dark and
And-
the light sort of roughly the same. Yeah. I think it
Essentially,
looks good.
adjust the shadows a little bit more to match the
Yeah.
backgrounds.
I think it looks
Yeah,
fine.
I would like try and take the same color as the back of the cave, and then like
Maybe
not
a little bit lighter just to make
brighten
it.
a little bit higher where the butt is, like this area, and then gradually just like try and take it a bit further.
The dinosaurs have butts.
Yeah.
Yes. Dino butts. Maybe one extra dark shade near the back, Nathan's saying.
Yeah, and I think in general, because Costas wants it to be quite dark, make it darker, and then the bluer color. But I might even adjust the blue color. I really like the purple, but that's just because it's grown on me. And the teeth like stand out nicely. I didn't
keep the
I
keep the purple if you want.
I didn't pick the color though. I just like picked the most brightest colors like that, so I can see Costas's drawing underneath.
Yeah,
So
I think the
it's not like I
gradient's
put
fine.
much
Yeah,
thought.
maybe what Nathan said is have a one darker color towards the back. But
Mhm.
I think the actual where the light, when it comes out into the light, looks good. So. Just the colors, maybe. I don't know, up to you.
Yeah.
Your dino.
I shall have a play with it at some point. But yeah, definitely darker near the back. Okay. Shall we stop there then? Because I need to make my din-dins.
You mind we go 5 minutes more?
Oh, you want to finish that animation?
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah,
really
no,
close
that's fine.
to it.
That's fine.
People can watch my animation for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
No, everyone, what's my animation? Not Matt's.
So satisfying.
Oh my god, it's 43 frames.
Whew.
Sorry, you had lunch, but now you wanna go and eat or go and cook? What do you want?
Cook. Need to cook dinner.
Cook.
I
I
don't-
want to cook.
Feel that hungry yet, but I probably will by that time.
Wait 5 minutes.
And Laurie has. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's no
No,
rush.
wait 5 minutes for you to get super hungry.
Yeah, it's weird that I don't feel hungry yet.
I know, you barely eaten.
Yeah,
You've just eaten it.
I think the more Nathan says, like the purple is nice. I think it actually has like it contrasts quite well with the background,
Yeah,
and it fits your style sort of more.
I think so too.
It makes it a bit more colourful.
What about the green?
Green could work. Yeah.
The green. They mean the green of the teeth.
Oh.
It's not grinning.
Green.
He looks like it's grinning.
Greening.
Greening.
That's what Costas was going for.
Yeah.
I think the green works for the teeth, perhaps. Looks like they're kind of poison teeth.
Yeah.
Just gonna take all the colors and just like add the adjective next to it. Blue is great.
Mhm.
Red is good.
Wait, red is good. What? Hello, are we still here?
Seeing the
Yeah,
color and
okay. It's
the
gone a bit
description of
red.
it.
Give it some spots. Oh yeah, it's
I mean, the Twitch lag out for you wasn't my stream because my internet's not great. It did go in the red.
can't
Twix
tell if
adverts. Oh yeah, I get that on other people's streams as well.
Twix advert.
Yeah, where it's like something about the left-hand side and then. The
Oh
right-hand
god,
side.
yeah.
Oh no.
I get that when I'm on YouTube or something. I want to get that advert.
Yeah.
If anything, I was advertising Crunch today on stream though.
What was advertising Crunch?
It's chocolate. Twix is chocolate, right?
Yeah. What is Crunch?
Crunchy bars.
Oh, like a
are
crunchy bar.
with the honeycomb.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. Oh wait, maybe
No, I think he's talking about
No,
something
it's not.
different.
it's literally called Crunch.
Crunch.
Oh yeah. No, it's Nestle. Yeah, it should be.
Chocolate. Oh no, but you do get yeah, you don't. You get Nestle and Cadbury stuff that's in other countries that's not everywhere else. I've never seen that personally. On the internet, if you search it, it's got blue packaging.
Yeah, this one usually has blue packaging, but this one is white chocolate, so it's white.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think you get that here, or maybe
No,
you
no.
do. Does anyone
Love.
I've
pronounce
never had
it?
a crunchy white. Oh.
Not a crunchy bar, it's just
Yeah.
called Crunch.
Oh, it says crunch. I've never heard of. Just a crunch bar.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's weird how there's some like Nestle stuff
Because
that's
our game
different
production
in other
policies are
companies.
against Crunch. That's why you haven't heard it from us.
I do.
Get it? No. Yeah, you did. So that's the bullied baby,
Oh, you're done?
I think.
Oh, poor thing.
Unless I need to push it a bit further.
Where was it before? Maybe? Maybe to make it a little bit more drastic.
Maybe a little bit more shocked about this. Oh no.
A bit more shocked.
I think it needs more frames because the other one can move quickly, but this one. Yeah. Oh, maybe like something like that. But imagine they're gonna be like different, two more that are being pushed back.
What, like at the same time?
Oh, yes. Not exactly the same animation frames, but
Like
you
they
know.
all get pushed back at the same time?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or they can't reach or whatever. I don't know.
I like the animations. Yeah.
Cool. So kind of done.
It's like me. Food.
I didn't send you this, guys, but I thought it was a pretty good pixel art. You've seen the Queen's Gambit.
Oh yeah, I saw the Queen's Gambit pixel art.
Do you see that? It looks like a CES game or something.
Yeah, 4 images. Yeah, that's really good. I like them.
Yeah, look at me being on brand with Sarah's frames
What?
of
On
purpleness.
brand.
What's on brand?
Me and my purple background.
Oh, yeah. They're a little bit forcefully on brand, though.
Forcefully.
Well, I got you to change it to purple.
Oh, right. Not today, always then. Very forcefully. Branded. Yeah, I'm okay with babies. I can keep going with the babies by myself.
You know, I'm gonna try and finish this background off stream, maybe tomorrow or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, we're around on Discord either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Costas, you're gonna do the other animation that's complicated, with the Amazon, the pterodactyl, and the spaceman, right? Off stream at some point.
Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna keep going with this, but anyway, I need to.
Yeah. I'm just reminding you at some
animation.
point not to do it on stream.
No, I know. I got a list. I just decide what to go through it with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there should be some like, I don't know, like scattered bones on this screen as well?
Yeah.
Because obviously they've been feeding and whatnot.
Definitely, I think
Yeah,
so.
it would be a good idea.
As long as it feels like background.
Yeah,
know,
that's the thing, isn't it?
Because like part of the puzzles anyway are like bones in the previous
Ooh, that's true.
puzzle.
Yeah.
And in this one, there's like a full human skeleton. There's legs. There's skulls.
Wait, in the
And in
previous
this one, there's definitely a skull that's being used in the puzzle. So yeah, you could throw away little bones here and there as long as you
But
make them not pickable.
The
So, like,
skull is in the foreground, right?
Mhm.
And then there's a. Oh man, it's hard to remember the.
words.
No, the puzzle. Is there another bone? Yeah, the other bone is near the spaceman. So like if there's anything else scattered around, as long as it looks more backgroundy, you wouldn't really be
Frisky,
able to
isn't it?
reach it except for the next part of the puzzle,
Yeah.
which you wouldn't need it, I guess.
Their bone is like somewhere around here, I guess. But yeah, it's like
Yeah, so basically not in the foregrounds, you know, the foreground area where you can walk, crawl, and not to the right of the nest.
Mhm.
Everywhere else is pretty much safe, I think, as long as it doesn't stand out too much. But yeah, I think it would look good and
Yeah.
make sense. Right. Okay. We good to stop?
we good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will be back on Monday.
Yeah. Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Monday.
I hope all your dreams come true.
All your Valentine's Day dreams come true.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, that as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt was being a bit more general about wishes in
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Bye bye. Have a lovely
Bye
weekend.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. What's this? Bye.